Good evening, everybody. How are you tonight? We got a Saturday night kind of planned for you guys. Something like that. We're going to hang out, I take it. We will get this party started shortly, guys.
Hello, everybody.
There is Miss Pansy.
Well, you too.
I thought about something, Pansy.
It's Bimbo Barbarella. I gotta change that.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah. What?
You should present yourself as I'm Pansy of the Bimbo Barbarella music show. Don't lose your name.
All right.
That's how I'm thinking about it.
Well, that is my real legal name.
Oh, well, there you go. That's how I look at it. Your channel is a channel, but you're still you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like my channel's called Yeah Man, but I'm the dude. But everybody calls me Yeah Man anyway.
Actually, Pansy is a nickname that my father gave me when I was 10 years old.
Oh boy.
If you guys want to know, because there's nobody else watching, so I'll tell you. My real legal name is Erica.
Oh, okay. That's a very nice name.
My name is Erica Anastasia Gronsky. That's my real legal name. But my father started calling me Pansy because my younger brother was like in the Cub Scouts when he was like 8.
Gotcha.
And so my mother says, you should go join scouting with your father. And I says, I don't want to be a Boy Scout. Maybe a sunflower girl, but not a Boy Scout. So anyway, I went to one meeting, and they were learning like how to tie ropes.
Right.
So I was tying myself up, and my father sent me home after half the meeting.
Oh, that's
and we didn't go that far because it was in the church.
Uh-huh.
So my mother says, "Oh, what happened to you? I thought you were at the Boy Scout meeting." He said, "Oh, well, Dad kicked me out because I tied myself up with the rope." And so she laughed and smacked me in the head or something. But
that is funny.
That's true. That's actually true.
That is something else, though. Hey, there you are. I like the hat.
Yeah, and see, because it goes with the Pink Floyd shirt.
See, let me see.
Oh, and remember how I said that I was hoping that Hot Mess Missy could bake me some cookies?
Yes.
Okay, I found some cookies, but they're actually cat treats, but they look like cookies. So as long as I don't know the difference,
like cookies.
So then I don't care, because if they look like cookies, then I'll eat them. That's fine. I don't care.
What's up, Wagon? Big Tender, Samantha B, Chubster Cheesecake. Welcome.
Okay, so let me go on the YouTube so I can see the side chat.
So let me ask you a question there, Cool Nicole. You're going to just come into my stream and say hi to me like nothing's wrong? I think you owe quite a few people an apology. So you need to think about that, Cool Nicole. But let's get on with the show. Pansy looks like she's ready to do 80s rock with Rod Stewart, or Stephen Perry with that hat on. Oh, Sherry, Pansy.
No, I don't like Journey.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't like Journey. I don't do Journey.
I grew up, and you know what hooked me on Journey, Pansy?
What?
Was the video. Back in the day, we had MTV come out.
Yeah.
And all them rock videos came out, and back then was when it was cool. Because if you can remember Michael Jackson with Thriller when that video came out, it wasn't just a music video. It was a long 25-minute theatrical creation,
Oh yeah. Oh well, Thriller. Yeah, starring Vincent Price. Yeah,
Yes.
because I seem to be behind in the stream.
What do you mean?
Okay, because I'm hearing myself talk, but I don't see me talking until later on.
Oh, well, that happens anyway. That's YouTube.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Oh,
What
so hello, Samantha B
I,
and
I'm going to have to
everybody
send you
else.
what I do, Pansy, is I take that Zoom call, I put up my YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And then I take
Okay, because
the
I'm on
actual,
YouTube now.
but I take the actual Zoom call and I size it down to the size of the screen on YouTube.
Oh,
So my
okay.
YouTube screen hovers over the screen on YouTube, my
Oh,
Zoom screen, if you understand.
yeah, yeah.
So as if when I watch us live, but the screen is behind it, but right to my right is the side
Okay.
channel. Wagon, what's up, Wagon? Happy
Yeah,
New Year.
okay. I got it.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like doing it now.
Oh no, no, but that's something because now that I have it sized, it actually knows when I click on it to pop right up and go there. That got
Hello
nothing to
there.
do with me though, Cool Nicole, and I can go on anybody's panel I want. So for you to create a live stream at 4:30 in the morning, calling me a doxer and saying I hang around and support people that dox people, that's not true, Cool Nicole. So just right, I'm sorry, yeah, man, and coachisms, or it's gonna be like the Berg show, hard block, hard block. Mm-hmm. I don't think you want that, Cool Nicole. Jasper rocks. Big winner of
And
Point Wrestling last night, folks, with the winner
yes,
of the
yes,
main event
yes,
battle royal.
yes,
Congratulations,
that's true.
Jasper Flintstone.
And there's sweet Jesse Scott's.
Yup, his
Oh,
fingers twitching, Cool Nicole. That's right.
oh, thanks you, Wagon.
That's what I was saying too, Wagon. I like her. She looks great in that hat. Yep.
Well, it's my 70s hat.
70s, 80s. That's right. Like I said, it reminded me of Steven Tyler. Not Steven Tyler, that was Aerosmith.
Actually, it's like a Stevie Ray Vaughan hat, but it's not black.
So that's okay. It's the shape. Heck, I wish I knew where my London fog hat was, Pansy. I have a London fog hat that was actually given to me by a gentleman from that I grew up knowing since I was a little kid. And you know, things disappear.
And that's where the name Fog Hat got their name from.
Really?
From a London fog hat.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That is cool. Very, very cool.
That's more College of Rock knowledge information,
There you go, folks. College of Rock knowledge.
which is coming back on January 8th, if anybody's
January 8th,
interested.
folks. First episode of the year.
A Saturday at about 8 o'clock,
Think
8:30.
about it, Pansy. In the description, you should put season 1, episode 1, and then just run from there. Episode 2, episode 3, episode 4,
Okay.
and
All
then
right.
and then when you get so far into it, like
Yeah.
you do so many episodes. Like Coach and I wound up to be 50 some episodes for 1 year, but then next year you would just hit it up with season 2. Go from there.
That's if I'm not swatted again.
Well, that's all right. I'm gonna tell you what the funniest thing I would do is I'd have a damn tray of cookies next to you, and the next thing you hear that knock, sheriff's office. You go, I'm coming. I brought cookies.
Oh,
think
should I bring him? Yeah, but should I bring him these? Oh, cookies
donuts.
that are really cat treats.
Oh my goodness, please, that would be hilarious. Tom
No,
Jasper.
but don't they look like cookies?
They
But
do
don't they
look
look like cookies?
they
But they're
certainly
cat
do.
treats.
Tom Jasper returning to YouTube. Good to see you, Tom Jasper.
And Magical, oh, she's there, and she put up a good fight last night.
Oh yeah, lots of them. Even Wagon. Wagon even won a match. Did you know that, Wagon, that you won your match last night? Oh, excuse me. What? Oh my goodness. What, I got the hiccups now out of nowhere? Wagon wants to know, what kind of hat is that? What is it called? Does it give a hat style?
Says made in China.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble now, folks.
Well, I bought it from Amazon, so
Wow.
what do you expect?
Dad, I want chocolate and hot chocolate.
And of course, it didn't get here on time,
Uh-oh.
just like the Valkyrie's outfit. I was talking to the Valkyrie, and her outfit, it's not here yet.
Well, it'll get there.
Yeah, supposedly on Monday.
Coachisms. Welcome to the stream, Coachisms.
Got a damn good show tonight. Damn good show.
Oh, yeah. I got you set, Coach, so you don't have your camera on. You're just a voice.
That's fine.
All right. Thank you at Coaches and Jam Man for all the work you put into the boy wrestling.
Okay, Wagon wants to know
welcome.
what
What
is
is a
a
London
Fog?
fog hat? London fog is a hat that is from London, and it's a hat company it's a rain hat is what it actually is.
Well, the name of the company is London Fog.
Right. They make all different styles of hats, I understand.
Right. And that's where the band got the name Fog Hat, because
Hat.
they're from London.
That's cool though. I like that. I did not know nothing about. I never even heard of the band. So
Jasper, you need to watch wrestling. You've been a character for like a year at least. I made you a character, and then you quit YouTube for like ever.
yeah,
And
you
then
got tired of getting run off by those sports guys.
and randomly, we put you in this week, and you show up. It's awesome.
That's
Welcome
right.
back.
That's
And
right.
you won.
Now, Wagon, are you going to behave yourself, Wagon?
Oh,
That's
boy.
all I ask, Wagon, is that we behave ourselves and we don't go crazy tonight.
Didn't you ask him that the last time, and he said he would?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. We remember how that went.
Mm-hmm.
But that was behind the scenes doing wrestling.
I don't know about that.
Magical. Oh, okay, yeah. And now, did Samantha Bee win last night? I think she did, didn't she? Yeah, I think she won.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I
I should
believe
check
so.
my
No.
notes. But
It was Vanessa
No?
Vanessa McCready won.
right. Yes. Yeah.
One of the new
Yeah,
ones.
because she was in there
Did
with
have
because she was in there with Draft Horse Diva.
And
Yes.
And
it was a
Miss
fatal,
McCready.
yeah, three-way, whatever they
Yeah.
have.
All right. Wagon says he's going to behave himself, folks.
Let's see.
Let's get
Should we ask the Magic 8 Ball?
let me get a 1 in the side chat and the Magic 8 Ball answer if Wagon's going to behave himself. So we're going to take a
No,
1
the
in
Magic
side
8
chat.
Ball. No, the Magic 8 Ball is in the closet because it was bad. So it's in the closet.
Yeah, you'd done good up until this last week. I mean, you still did okay because some of them were pretty hard to predict, like Sugar Britches winning. But yeah, it was not your usual 60% night.
No, it wasn't. I was 3-5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's better than the Texans. So I got that beat.
True. But I was hoping the Texans would
are
be
going to behave. So
1-7. We got to get a good draft pick.
yeah,
Well,
Coach Short.
Miami was 1-7, and now we're 8-7, and we're in the
Mhm.
playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Partially thanks to the
So-
Texans because we beat Tennessee somehow.
So
And we
yeah,
beat
well,
the
hopefully
Chargers.
Miami. Yeah, well, hopefully Miami can beat Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach. But didn't you say that they lost like the running backs or something?
Yeah, but they're a top team, and they came into the Texans 8-1, thinking that they were just going to roll us, and somehow my guys were like, "Hey, we don't want to finish last and get a good pick. We want to win." And anyway, Yeah.
Well, thankfully, there's always teams like Jacksonville and Detroit. So
Yes.
Oh, we're getting a panel going here. I got some people actually messaging me back to come on up.
Hey.
Let me get this rolling.
Wait. Are you sure you want to bring Wagon up then if you have people coming in?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just warning you. I mean, I'm fine. I like Wagon.
Wagons admitted he's going to behave himself, folks.
I've heard him admit that many a times before and not live up to
so
that.
have I.
Okay,
So have
maybe
I.
we should have him like rub one out first so he's calm.
Jesus
Before he
Christ.
comes up here, can you handle that, Wagon? You need 3 minutes. I think that might help. All right, I got to pull up my Gmail. I was going to do this all by my phone, but I had a hell with it. All right, let's do it this way.
Coach and yeah, man. What is it with Sweet Jesse changing his name so often? What does the
Who knows? We're not
Tories
Sweet Jesse.
stand
I mean,
for? Jesse.
isn't that right, Coach? That's how I look at it.
Yeah, Sweet
I'm not
Jesse.
Sweet Jesse.
His team lost, which is college.
All right, Wagon. You should be good now, buddy. Don't be driving us crazy.
Oh, I think that's like shoe size or something. 12 wide. Yep. So you can make whatever inference you want to make with Jesse Scott's shoe size
Oh,
being 12 wide and what that means.
means girth, Coach.
Well, I'm not saying what anything. Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying.
I know what 12 wide foot means.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm saying, what does that imply? Hey, computer chip.
Hello.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mr.
Hello,
Wagon.
CCP.
Hey, there we go.
No.
Hey, it's a subdued wagon. Awesome.
Howdy.
Hey, Cindy Lopez.
That was quite the story you had, yeah, man, about OMTV. It's too bad they ruined it, man.
You're right. They did ruin it, Wagon.
I'll never forget.
They certainly did ruin it, guys. Monkey Boy, you have the link.
When Dire Straits came on with their song.
Yes. TV
That
did.
was like one of the best videos, dude.
Right. He's right, though. Cindy Lopez, computer chick. Welcome.
Here's my question. If video killed the radio star, who killed video?
Fish heads.
Right.
Fish heads. Roly-poly
Yep.
fish.
Okay, and you guys know that was the first song that was on MTV, right?
Yeah.
Radio Killed the Radio Star. What was the second song?
Fish heads or Mickey Mouse?
Yes. Yes, fish heads.
Okay.
Roly-poly fish heads. Fish heads, eat them up, yum.
Yum. Yep.
Perfect.
No, that's actually incorrect, but that was a good choice.
That was like third. It was on there. It was up there in the top 5, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Pansy,
Yes.
where did you get that stuff for your wall? I'm getting ready to work in my house and put in my studio. I'm actually wanting to get padding like that to put inside of it.
What it is it's just posters that I got from Amazon, believe it or not.
Hey, I might have handled it.
No, that was like a year ago.
Oh, well.
Coach, you told me you were the CEO.
No, well, not yet. I'm like CEOO or something.
Yeah.
Well, he's been there 2 weeks and already he has flunkies working underneath him. So
I'm surprised Coaches hasn't tried to tell him he's like undercover boss yet.
I think it's crazy we're talking about hats or auctioning off Ronnie Van Zant's hat, the original lead singer for Leonard Skinner.
Hey, Jan! Jan,
Hey,
what's up,
Jan?
buddy?
What's up, Jan?
Jan, unbelievable. Let me throw you a wrench, Jan. Thanks for showing up tonight.
Hell yeah.
If you want to
That
join
hat
us, man,
is
just let me
sitting
know. Coachisms and I will get you up here.
right now at $250,000.
$250,000 for a hat, guys. Can you believe that?
Ronnie Van Zan's hat. If somebody wants to buy my hat for $25, oh, you can.
Right.
I mean, if I had the money, I'd buy it. That's how much I like the guy. If I
Everybody
had that money, I'd buy it.
do me a big favor and sub up the Michigan Saying Hello show, please. He's a great streamer.
Yep.
He's a downriver Michigan man.
He comes from the PlayStation Network, which
That's
I
right.
always claim that I came from, and Whiskey OG has come from.
Yep. He may even know Whiskey OG.
No, I think he would know him as his former name of Park Burner, because Whiskey had made his rounds as that name.
That looks really good.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I must say you are a very creative person, Pansy.
Oh, well, thank you. I try to work with what limited talent I have.
Yeah, I hear that, especially in these times. Yes, ma'am.
It's true.
Chicken says Jan says I'm under the weather. Been for a week.
That's not good. Have you been? I don't believe just because you don't feel good that means you need to run out and think you have that North Korean virus.
You guys remember when we were kids and we'd put a hole in a wall and we'd just put a poster over it so our parents wouldn't find out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So is that what you did, Wagon, when you were a kid?
Oh, there was a few times I'd put a hole in a wall and I'd put a poster over it so Dad wouldn't see it. And then about the time I moved out, he pulled all the posters up to paint the walls.
Yeah, I think
he had
everybody's
to
done
do
that.
some sheetrock work before he
Yeah,
could
tell
paint.
me, if that was me, that'd equal an ass kicking for my kid.
Oh, man. No, Pops was pretty proud of me. I moved out at 19.
Well, yeah, left all the holes in the walls that he didn't know about.
Let's see what side check.
That's good to know, Jan. I am saying it right, Coach Jan?
I just got the flu. Yeah, I had COVID about a week ago. It's no fun.
Only a week ago?
Yeah.
Did you ever look into a hepatitis B shot like I told you? It's just important as that COVID shot.
Yeah, but see, I actually have my COVID shot, unlike you. So
I don't. That's a political thing. I don't care about that.
yep.
But my
That's the
point
whole
for
problem.
you is driving that truck and dealing with human feces. That's where you get hepatitis.
Hey,
That's why
Tom Jasper, what's going on, man?
That's why I told you that, Wagon.
Happy New Year's, brother.
Looking out for you, buddy.
Man,
No
I ain't
problem,
seen you,
Jasper.
Tom, in
I don't
2
do a lot
years.
of wrenches, Jasper. Just so you know that. I have limited wrenches.
What's up, Computer Chick Productions, Sammy B? A lot of
No
good
problem.
faces in here tonight.
Damn good show.
We got a damn good show. What are you saying, Wagon? A lot of new faces?
A lot of good faces.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it, Wagon. So why don't you just work the show tonight, and all three of us will just sit in the back, and you can run the show. You're doing a fine job. You're doing a fine job.
You know, I'm the dude like this, Pansy. I'd love to learn some rock history with you. Because for somebody like me, I have an obsession with classic rock. And honestly, history as well.
Yeah, Wagon's pretty quick. I mean, I made like some reference once when we were like paneled up or something, or maybe even just behind the scenes, and he like went with it instantly and just took it a direction, and I was just like, wow, okay, that's cool.
Okay, Wagon. And so you say you know rock history.
Welcome to the stream.
Who was the original singer for Pink Floyd?
Wasn't David Gilmour, was it?
No, he joined after the original singer left.
Tuesday morning, Cindy Lopez. We should do possibly Tuesday morning.
I don't know that one.
Sid Barrett. Hello, Miss Heaven Sense. And Sid Barrett actually, and this is true, and Sid Barrett actually even fessed up that he took like too much acid and he, couldn't write songs anymore. So he quit.
That's horrible because David Gilmour destroyed that band. Absolutely destroyed it.
Well, I like Pink Floyd a lot, but what happened towards the end of their career with like Wish You Were Here and Animals and The Wall, Roger Waters, the bass player, actually took control of the band, wrote all the lyrics, wrote all the songs, and didn't let anybody else, into like his writing.
Nope. I like David Gilmour's solo album, the song There's No Way Out of Here.
Yes, I know the song.
It's a good song. What about Meatloaf filing for bankruptcy?
Wow, I didn't know about that, guys.
And what is Meatloaf's real name? And don't look it up on Wikipedia either.
I'm not looking anything up. That's a good one.
Anybody know what Meatloaf's real name is without looking it up on Wikipedia? His name is Marvin Aday, A-D-A-Y, Marvin Aday. And what did he call his band?
Leftover?
No,
Yeah,
but that
right.
had been classic. They were called the Neverland Express.
Oh.
The Neverland Express, guys. That's I
He
never
was
I
in
never knew that.
football in high school, and him and his dad had a lot of problems.
All right, Magical. Magical says it's time for her to get some rest.
He really did live a troubled life, but
Yeah.
was it something about that?
All right,
Shine
Magical.
on your
Yes,
crazy
well, nice to
diamond
see you
made about
last
Sid
night.
Barrett.
He's dating Elvis's daughter, I think.
Whiplash, welcome to the stream. Heaven Sent says, Happy New Year, Wagon.
Thank you. I think
Computer.
Meatloaf was married to Elvis's daughter.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure.
Not that I ever knew.
Let me look that up.
You sure that it was Elvis Presley or not Elvis the Boy Wrestler?
Jesse Scott says, Don't let your meat loaf or you'll go broke.
There you go. Bada bing.
Boston Girl Bridget, welcome to the stream.
Hey, it's Boston
Hello,
Girl
Miss-
Bridget.
Miss
Yep.
Yeah, we're supposed
Miss
to get
Boston
married
Girl.
soon. We're supposed to get married soon. That's what
Well,
I'm
get
hearing.
married in that virtual world, Coach.
No, possibly. Yeah.
You've
It's
given
gonna-
up on the rest of the YouTube women. You're just going to go with Bridget.
Well, I think Bridget's pretty much convinced me that there's maybe a shotgun involved, but it's
Shotgun wedding, folks,
There we go.
and a stain on your shirt. Wagon should be able to run with that line. That's from a song. With a shotgun wedding and a stain on your shirt, right, Wagon?
Got a weighted blanket I'm using, and it's really nice.
Wagon, have you applied for your AARP card yet? You've already fallen for the.
Why are you bringing up Reaper Man right now?
What's that got to do with Reaper Man? You brought up Reaper Man. I just brought up an AARP card.
If you bring up AARP, you're bringing up Reaper Man.
You know what I never
You're
knew
bringing
about
up Charlie,
AARP
bro.
card, Pansy.
You're bringing John.
Boston
Well,
Girls Bridget's already
CCP says to
pregnant.
get
I
married
never
on
said
Second
John's
Life.
name. I never said Reaper Man's name. I just said AARP.
Then you just said their name, buddy.
How?
AARP.
See, I was going to ask Pansy a question about AARP, but then you started going on about Reaper Man and Movie Buff.
AARP, that's a thing for senior citizens because I'm a
That's
member.
That's
Right.
why I date senior citizens, because we get the discount on the meal.
Yeah.
And when they die, I get all their shit.
Well, that's if they left you in their will or not. They might just be using it.
Oh, yeah, man.
Boston Girl says we have to hurry up.
I'm that potent.
Yep.
Get you pregnant in 2 minutes. That's yeah.
I wish I could have met Betty White about 6 months ago.
I was just going to say that. I'm surprised you didn't have the hots for her.
It's crazy to think I've met you before and sat in your truck.
Boston girl Bridget loves your look, Pansy.
Oh,
That was-
yes, my
Everybody's loving it
oh,
tonight.
yes, my hat with my Pink Floyd
Mhm.
shirt.
That's
You know,
right.
Thank you.
if she put a big flower in front of it, it would be Blossom look too.
Yep.
But yes, I do dig the whole oh crap, now I can't think of the
Hey,
guitarist.
if you guys want to check out a cool stream, you guys got to check out the past couple streams of the Chosen One.
Yes.
Yeah, man, looks like Fred Durst and William Shatner mixed together.
I'll take you to
That's a horrible thought. Yeah, see, here's my shirt here, the Pink Floyd shirt.
There you go. I like it. And she got Pink Floyd on the shirt, and she got pink shorts on.
Pink man,
Pink
pink man, ha ha, shawty da.
Chubster has a new video out. Check it out. Says Samantha B, the Boston girl Bridget, new from PW and Misfit Jenny. Oh, and they
I
actually put the link.
I have not subbed him up, but I am now, thanks to Samantha B, the
What does a London
forever
fog
promoter.
hat look like?
What does a London fog hat look like? Wagon would like to know.
It looks like a rain hat.
Looks like the hat she's got on her head, Wagon. It's just called a London fog. Let me
no
see what I can
stranger
do.
to the rain.
I know when I went to London, I got a one of those flat hats. That
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
When I went to London, I met the guy that sang the song "Werewolves of London."
Nice.
When did you
Warren
go to London,
Zevon?
Wagon?
I've been to London several times.
When I went to London, I went to Piccadilly Square and drank warm beer.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Warm beer. Yeah, you could never forget that.
I went to the Hard Rock Cafe and I got to hold Jimi Hendrix's guitar that he played the last time or his last concert, and I even
Oh,
held it
really? That's
left-handed.
cool.
Yes, I've got a picture of it on my wall in my den. Yeah, that was awesome. And we walked across like that, whatever the picture that everybody always gets, walking across the Abbey Road. And that
There
was
you go,
bare-
Wagon. These are London fog hats.
I was barefoot too.
See him, Wagon?
Yeah, pull
And
one up.
I had one that looked like this.
Oh, dude, enough with that Amish shit. Go up a little bit.
Who said these are Amish? They're from Europe.
Or the cuffy hat is the one. The cuffery hat is the one that I had. Like the other one, the London Fog navy blue one over there on that row.
The middle one. Yeah, right here.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I had something similar to that I bought.
Yep. Yeah, they got some cool hats. I'll give them that. And they're not very expensive either.
No, it was pretty reasonable.
Yeah, but like I said, that's where the band Foghat got their name from a London fog hat.
Hmm.
That's where the long trench coat raincoat came from, even I believe.
Yes.
Correct?
Yep.
That's the hat Doctor Who wears.
Which one?
Yes.
I mean, it's a London Fog hat.
Oh, okay.
I've seen similar. I mean, you're scrolling and I see a bunch of them that are like.
Yeah, I mean,
oh,
they
Doctor
make
Who.
many different styles too.
Mhm, yeah.
It's the hat Eminem wears.
Okay, here, let's see this. I want to put in hat names. I wonder
Oh, and I heard you say that you watch Doctor Who. Oh, what do you think of the female Doctor Who?
I mean, I'm not all into. I mean, I did when I was a kid.
Hey,
But-
there's Coach's favorite football team, the Packers.
Hey, the Packers, yes.
There
Yeah.
you go. But that's a herringbone head. I never knew that was called a herringbone.
Back when the Oilers used to play with the in the NFL before they became the titties, you always had the Oilers and the
The
Packers.
Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Maybe. I don't know. The Packers are tough. The Chiefs have come on strong because they started out that they did not look good at all. The damn Cowboys are playing well.
And Arizona has fallen off the cliff.
Yes, and the Dolphins have come out of nowhere to they're the hot
There you
team right
go.
now. Yep.
Oh, who knew the name of all these hats?
The bucket.
You just keep going and shut up.
And then Wagon said he was going to behave himself tonight. Now he's telling the host to shut up.
I think
Well,
he's.
I mean, really, just keep going. I want to see these names. I don't
I
care.
think Wagon would look great in a trapper hat,
I
guys.
think the cartwheel would be perfect, or maybe.
I think
Or
you look good. I think you would look good in a visor hat asking me if I want mayonnaise on my McChicken.
Put a little
Or
M
what
in the
about
middle.
wearing a fez? Well, what about wearing a fez hat?
Look, there's the Cartman hat, folks.
Yeah. yeah.
I have one of those. I've ate lunch off of it.
You know what? If I ever played the show South Park, I would want Wagon to be Kenny
Oh gosh.
Why? So you could kill him every week?
every week. Yeah,
I want you to wear the turban hat and play in a sandbox.
Fascinator. The fascinator down there at the bottom there, yeah, man.
the Fascinator. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that sounds like a toy.
Wagon, would you wear that?
No, but I like the Tribbley
Yeah, that does
Yeah,
look
that-
cool.
Yeah, there's yeah.
or the Bowler.
In the Ballard,
Bowler.
that's like the old school looking hat too.
It is called bowler, but
Yeah, that's Bowler.
That's Bower.
Well, you know, in Kansas City they pronounce it Bauer. Computer chick's probably saying the same thing.
ooh, look at that pink boater hat.
I know. They're all really cool hats.
Panama.
Surprised we don't have a top hat.
Oh, they
There,
do.
yeah, they did go scroll down. It's there.
Yeah, right underneath. Oh, the pink boater hat.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Next to the
No,
fascinator.
Boy, this is entertainment, huh, folks?
Yeah, who knew we'd be
Boy,
looking at hats? All right, I get the hint, guys.
Did you guys hear David Bowie passed away?
Yeah, a while ago.
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Wagon.
No, it wasn't.
He made some.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was, Wagon. He
That
made
was like 2 weeks ago. It was on the news.
No. What? Oh, that was like 2 years ago.
I was like, he made that creepy video.
I could stay awake just to hear you breathing.
Oh God.
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep 'cause I'd miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will
Yeah, even the
never
baby's over
do.
here saying stop. Yup. Freaking out little children. Unbelievable. Poor child.
You know, that would be a good soundtrack for a haunted house.
Just
All
as
right,
Scott-
Wagon. Let's take it down a notch, buddy.
See, Scott said Wagon would look better, or not better, would look good or cute in a fascinator hat.
You know what? That'd work great because Coach looks like a freaking butler in a haunted mansion.
That's right. Wagon, this is how to-
And Heaven says that I don't want that stupid green hat that Coach gave me. Yeah, in your wrestling character. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
but
is
that was-
kind of a dumb looking hat.
That was just for Christmas.
Yeah,
That was a dumb looking hat.
They'll
Evan.
wear it all the way through to next year.
That's
That's right. Like I tell everybody, you really want to get rid of that hat? Just send Coach a message on PayPal or Cash App. His Twitter's broke right now, folks.
I'm gonna go to pawn shows.
Just as good.
Oh yeah.
You've never even been, yeah, man.
To a pawn show?
Yeah.
Oh, Poncho's a Mexican restaurant that I go to.
Is he talking about a pawn shop?
No, Poncho.
Poncho's Mexican.
It's a Mexican buffet.
Hey, guess what, Wagon? I got a whole little area of Southwest Detroit that's filled with Mexican restaurants.
Congratulations.
Not a Mexican buffet.
I've never
I
heard
don't
of
think they're
Ponchos.
They don't allow those anymore in the United States. They've been
And
outlawed.
exact. That's the low. And there's only 2 left, and they're in Houston.
That's right.
Have you ever been to Brute Bucky's or whatever down in Texas?
Yes, Bucky's. That's yes. Coach will not take a crap anywhere outside of his house except at Bucky's. Just saying. They have like, I'm serious. They have like 40 stalls at the every Bucky's, and they have an attendant that just cleans nonstop. And the place is like immaculate.
Sounds like a strip club.
Well, I've never been to a bathroom in a strip club, but okay, if they have an attendant that cleans it immaculately, everybody will like go past, hold it for an extra 20 minutes to go to a Bucky's.
I always like to poop in a room by myself.
There you go.
I'd rather talk about hats.
Tell me about it, Pansy.
They do
I
have
mean, what's next? They're going to tell us what kind of toilet paper they use, and if they ever get, the paper stuck in their ass.
Yep. That's what the attendant's for.
He helps get the paper out of your ass.
I guess so.
Yeah, man, will you not cuss around me, brother?
Wagon wants to be religious now.
They have beaver nuggets at Bucky's too.
Ooh, beaver nuggets. That sounds
and barbecue. I mean, yes, the bathrooms are very famous, but the dang thing is the size of a Walmart. Just about every.
I'm a hard shell Baptist.
They have beaver nuggets. They have all sorts of like.
They got alligator legs there too now.
They taste like Brian Laundrie, according to Jesse Scott.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Did you know that, Wagon? No comment. Jesse Scott says, I've been in the strip club bathroom, just saying.
Mm.
And he wrote buffoon. Yep. They pay their employees well, too.
And plus they get those, they have, don't they have like those tip cups where you throw $1 in and they give you like a mint or something? I don't know.
Ma'am.
Either, but
yeah, ma'am.
Yes, Wagon.
Look, brother.
What are we looking at, Wagon?
How do I say this?
How do you say what, Wagon?
I'm happy.
Okay. You're happy that you drive me crazy and then I let you on panel anyway?
I'm not doing nothing out of line.
No, you're behaving yourself tonight. Everybody's happy.
So why don't you just watch out?
Give me a link, says Jesse Scott.
Really?
Yeah. I'm in shock, folks.
I know. How about that?
okay, yeah, because Jesse's got that new mic, so it should sound good.
This is
Yeah.
true.
All
I
right.
don't think an all-you-can-eat Mexican buffet is a real good idea.
Well, at Poncho's, because they were around in the 70s, and they actually expanded all the way to New Orleans, all the way to Phoenix, and I think as high as Oklahoma. Maybe even they might have.
So
one in
here's
Kansas
my
City.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a chocolate fountain, do they have a Pepto-Bismol fountain?
No, so like you don't go up and serve yourself at this buffet. You have a little Mexican flag that's on your table, very much like oh gosh, South Park made fun of it. There's a Mexican restaurant in Denver that is also a Mexican buffet. Cartman like killed or hid Butters for like a week so that he could have a birthday party there or something. Anyway, but
Gene Gatos.
no. It was
All right, Jesse.
Casa Bonita is the name of that restaurant in Denver. But anyway, so when you want more, you raise the flag. And then the waitress will come by and, yes, sir, what do you want? And the best part is sopapillas are free. They're like chips at Poncho's. So you can get all the sopapillas, which is like a puffy bread, and there's honey on the table, and it's just goodies, and it's free. But, anyway. But, yeah, good stuff. Poncho's. 2 of them left.
Anybody ever been to Lambert's?
I've never heard of Lambert's.
Never heard of it.
I have heard of it. By the way, my microphone is low.
Oh, you sound fine, Coach.
Oh, well, now it should be
You
a little
said
louder.
you've heard of it, Coach?
I think I've heard of it, Lambert's.
Where they throw rolls at?
Yes, I've heard of it then. Yes.
Sounds good. Rolling rolls.
Nothing like getting hit in the head with a roll.
And if you drop it, you just let it roll.
Let it roll, folks.
And they throw you another one and make fun of you.
Roll, let it roll, dun, 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 all night long.
You spin,
Wow, Wagon, you sounded
baby.
really good that
I
time.
roll like a roll, baby. Roll, 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 roll.
What'd you say, Pansy? I couldn't hear you.
I said that was good singing that you had there.
I think it's good.
Or was that you, Coach?
No. Wagon has a better voice than I do. Trust me.
Well, I was the one singing the roll song.
Yes.
Oh.
Let it roll.
Well, if you've heard me sing, it sounds like a cement mixer falling off a cliff.
Yeah, I'm that bad. I know.
When I sing, it sounds like Madonna giving somebody head.
Oh gosh. What does Yeah Man want?
Everybody wants head.
No, not again.
No.
Nope, we need
Yeah,
to
but that
hear-
was so cool last night when you did that. That was so cool.
I could stay awake just to hear you breathing.
You know what, Wagon? My cat's asleep, and I want to keep her asleep. So thank
Yeah,
you.
and the baby's not carrying on screaming.
And the baby actually had Yeah Man sing last night.
I know. I was shocked.
That is like the first time that since I've known Yeah Man where she didn't start screaming until he switched songs. And
All a drink on me!
Good Lord.
Jesse Scott, welcome to the panel, Jesse.
welcome, Jesse.
Wagon's about
Let's
to
hear the
break
new
my
mic,
eardrum.
Jess.
I know. He's a good one.
You
for
sound
it.
much better, Jesse.
Yes.
I hope so.
Yeah, because you spent your $35 on that toner mic. So
Go,
Well, the
folks.
microphone and a set of Sony headphones, I think, came to $32.45.
yeah, so that's a deal.
I got the
Must
coach
not have bought
discount
it
from
at
Amazon.
Amazon because you probably got it on time.
Oh,
Yeah, I got it from Amazon.
Whiplash says, speaking of,
Jesse.
is Jill single now?
Jill is always single and then not. As Bergs once said, they are married.
Thank you,
Yes.
Coach.
Hey, Jesse.
Yes,
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I hope
Name's
this thing sounds
Jerry.
better.
My name's Jerry, and I own a car shop down the street.
Have you met Wagon before, Mr. Jesse Scott?
No.
Okay. Wagon.
My name's Jerry, and I own a car shop.
Wagon is the Boyd Chris Farley, I would say.
Jerry's Automotive. Jerry's Automotive.
Yeah, he's
Maybe
the Chris Farley
Belushi?
of the point.
Yeah, maybe Belushi.
Jerry's Automotive. God damn it, Jerry's.
I've
Jerry,
witnessed
and you
Wagon's
live in a
black
van
tank
down
empty
by
to
the
skip.
river.
Jerry's Automotive. It ain't hard. It's
Wagon,
5
Wagon.
fucking letters. Jerry. Jerrys. Jerry's goddamn automotive.
And there
I
went
was
the
just
neighborhood.
asking. Oh, Jerry, I was just asking if you lived in a van down by the river.
No, I don't live in a van down by the river.
Hey, did you hear what the director just said?
Yeah, man, you look like the guy off the Old Spice commercial that don't come out of his mother's basement.
That's right. Pansy knows that
You
one.
smell like queso
make me
cheese
another
and
hot
ass.
dog. I'm crawling.
You smell like queso cheese and fucking donkey ass.
How do you know what
Yeah.
dog ass smells like, Wagon?
Because I eat my dog's ass every night.
Gosh.
Wagon, and don't be saying that when you see Yeah Man's daughter on the screen. Don't be a dope.
Yep. At least Pansy knows.
Have a little bit of respect
Good
and
thing
common
she's in the
sense.
Good thing she's in the ladies' room right now.
I completely missed Lila. I didn't know she was even up there.
Oh no, you
Oh,
guys
she was
are, you're all right. She said her little spiel and then ran away anyway.
He told
No, but
Wagon to
still.
Yelling at
calm
Wagon.
down. Yep. She said, calm down, Wagon.
Calm down, Wagon. Calm down.
I want some more magical mixes.
Yeah. Hey, wait, she's coming back now. Hang on a second. Come here. Somebody said they want more magical mixies.
What? Okay. We'll go to Maya in a minute.
Oh! See that?
Hello, Miss Holly.
That's pulled a few more views, Coach.
Hey, Holly. Yeah, I bet.
Hollywood and I, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I went in there and I edited that, Jesse, and cut it down to like 15 minutes.
Well, there's nothing wrong with magical mixes. She did good with that.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool toy. What blows me away is once you're done making it, the cauldron and all of that is useless. I mean, it's just a fancy way of giving you that little tiny fuzzy toy.
Hey, yeah, man.
Yes.
How come your head's lopsided?
What are you talking about? My head's not
You
lopsided.
kind of look like Steve-O, the fat version.
Steve-O, the fat version, guys. All right.
I think because the light is coming from a direction, you have shade on the other side of your head.
Yeah, and sometimes I sit my head cocked. You know,
Do that again.
like that wagon.
Instead of Charlie Sheen's winning, yeah, man's chinning.
I got tiger blood, Coach.
I haven't seen that many holes since the rescue of the Chilingan miners.
Heaven Sent wants to know if Jesse Scott will read her a bedtime story.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No. Shut down. Woo!
I guess this
No, bedtime stories have been shut down.
oh boy.
Hey, somebody asked me for Master P ramen noodles. Somebody, I want Master P ramen noodles.
Does anybody want to hear a joke?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Do we have a
Go ahead,
choice?
Wagon.
Right. Let's hear it, Wagon.
Go ahead, Wagon.
It's about Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh,
Go
Not
ahead.
today, Satan.
What's the difference between Jesus and a picture of Jesus?
One's real and one's on picture paper.
The picture can be held up by one nail.
The picture held up by
Huh?
Jesus. Oh man! Oh man, guys! I didn't see that one coming, folks.
So a guy breaks down, and then these bees fly to him, and they ask him if he ran out of gas. So the bees leave and come back and go into his gas tank. And they come back up and they say, "Start the truck." It starts up, and the guy says, "What'd you do? It's running." And the bee said, "We used BP."
BP, guys.
Oh.
British Petroleum, folks. If anyone didn't know what BP stood for.
And they used to be called Sinclair.
Hey, Coach.
Mhm.
Look at the TV. You gotta see.
that's right.
Wait, you gotta talk. I can't see it.
Look. Yeah, you just look. Hello. Hello.
Hey, that's like WW something or other.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a lead pipe and smash his face in.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, they're showing he's on the top of a chamber doing a frog splash.
Mm.
Sinclair had the dinosaur on their emblem.
Yes, they
Yep.
did.
My buddy, the mayor, Jesse Scott, he's got a lot of old collectibles when it comes to stuff like that, gas stations.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you,
Yeah.
Wag.
Sinclair is still around and in business. I fill up there every morning and use their gas.
Speaking of collectibles, you want to see what I found today?
Nobody wants to respond to that.
Sure do. What was your question again, Wagon?
I'm just saying Sinclair is still a thing. I get gas there.
Oh, that's cool. What you got, Pansy?
Somebody down the street was having a yard sale. Okay, because I guess they were getting
Wagon, please.
I guess they were getting rid of a bunch of crap from Christmas.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna.
An Atari 2600.
Oh,
Well, guys.
yeah.
Berg's just loaded his pants.
Yep.
And you can see it's got all the pieces inside.
So it's never been opened?
Well, it's been opened. And
Is
it's
it a
been played with.
remanufactured? Is it a newer one? Like, if you were to
No,
look.
this is the old one.
Okay.
I'll give you
original.
$100 to smash it against the wall.
And that shows Wagon's immaturity, folks.
You know how much this thing is worth? A couple $100.
Probably
Oh,
a bag of
good.
Doritos and $7.
Well,
Now you can play Pong.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I mean, that is so cool. I like
Or
that.
Hey,
E.T. or
Coach.
Indiana Jones.
When I was growing up, and I bet
Hey,
you
Coach.
heard about this, I had what was called Intellivision.
Coach.
yes, I remember in television.
Wait till they're done.
And it also has games in it too. Circus
Yes.
Atari.
Oh, wow. Check it out. Cartridges. 4 Bergs. He loses. He
Oh,
loses
double dunk.
women and some else. In the cartridge.
Hey, Coach.
Yes, Wagon.
Great fine pansy, says Samantha B.
I bought this for $10.
Listen.
Wow, pansy.
Stop.
Throw it up
Coach.
on the
Wagon, you're sounding like Lisa Lynn.
You won. You're right, okay? Oh, that's funny.
No.
So what is your question there, Wagon?
Yeah, that you won and you're right, and I can't behave, and this, that, and the third, and yada, yada, yada.
Are you about to start misbehaving and proving me right?
No, I just want to, just to prove you right.
I mean, but you don't need to prove me right. I enjoy being wrong.
I know, you're used to
All
it.
right, well, then I'm going to get going.
Thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken.
Yeah.
The only thing Jesse's thinking about is that I ain't as good as I once was, but I was good once than I ever was. Hey, are we allowed to throw peanuts on the floor?
Hey, Jesse.
Who the hell?
I'm going to make you a
Yes.
co-host, Jesse.
Okay.
And what that means is at any particular time you become annoyed, you just click on them good old buttons there and Wagon's like sleepy time. You know, like as if you had that wrench in the side chat with an itchy trigger finger and Cool Nicole is here.
Oh, my finger was itching.
Oh, I know.
Wait, did he disappear?
I don't know.
I don't
I
see
think
him.
it's funny. I think it's funny that Nicole wants to sit around and bitch about all that, but her ass is right up there in the middle of Jake's side chat.
Right. I thought that was interesting. Coach was sleeping for that one last night.
Yes.
I have an analogy of that, but I'll keep it to myself.
Oh, go.
Not
Feel
PC.
free. Feel free.
I think Jesse probably wants to keep it to himself right now.
It's not.
Oh, yeah.
I'll keep that to myself.
We'll have to go private probably, and then he might share.
Coach is on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
You say it involves a cuddle.
Oh gosh.
Oh, there you go. I think she needs to dust the cobwebs off and pay Chippendale to stop by.
What are they gonna do? Teach her to TikTok?
Yeah, she can make a TikTok. This is my new boyfriend.
Yeah, Hunter, because I've seen where 2600s that are original that are still sealed in the box are going for thousands of dollars.
Mm.
But this is a original one, but it's been played, so it's probably worth a couple $100.
Happy New Year, Chubster Cheesecake.
Hanner, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Hanner.
Hanner, you want to join us? You're more than welcome to.
Well, there's only one thing about it. You know, it might be worth a couple $100 now, but it's not going to go down in value.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it had already reached rock bottom. It's only going to go up.
I heard the other day that Lego sets that are no longer being produced are worth more than the value of gold.
I've got a box that
That's
is
not surprising.
not exactly
I
in
wouldn't
the
doubt
best
that.
shape.
Nope.
But I have a box of Legos from the early 80s. That's some
Pansy, is Wagon making you unhappy? You look annoyed. Well, Wagon's gone now, so
yeah, Wagon
I
made her
know.
that's
very
on his own.
Wagon made her very
No,
happy by disappearing.
Yeah, I
No,
think he did.
I'm sorry. He's
No, Pansy,
just not
you don't-
funny. He's
Pansy, you don't have to
entertaining
be
as
sorry. You don't have to be.
he's
I
annoying as fuck.
I knew it was going to happen.
Just my opinion. I could be wrong.
Well,
but
you know, that's what happens
probably
when you want
not.
to hang around with the adults.
Huh?
I said that's what happens when you want to hang around with the adults. You know, it's like the little kid that wants to come sit at the adult table at Thanksgiving
Actually, it was Coachism's chubby cheesecake.
and don't know when to shut up.
Oh yeah, Holly. No, trust me. He's.
I'll tell you the best one, folks. Was,
I think he tries hard to be funny, but
tries too hard.
Yes, it drives too hard.
last night on this guy Tom's
Chosen
program.
one.
Did you bring him up to Chosen Ones?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Wait. Okay. Yeah, because I was on the Chosen One last night, and I was playing with my Magic 8-Ball.
You
mhm.
were a
And-
hit last night.
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
Yeah.
I was making myself laugh. I was so funny.
Yep.
If I don't say so myself.
Okay, but you didn't bring Wagon up there.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh God, no.
I
Oh,
was like,
Jesus
that's the
Christ, no.
quickest way to get unchosen.
right, right.
And don't
It's all-
even think about doing it yet, man.
Oh,
No,
good. Oh, good. Chubster.
no, but you hit it real. You did great on Tom's panel.
And like I said, because you saw that was all just like spontaneous.
Yeah. Well, he polled everybody. You got up to get something and left the room, and he asked the other people on panel if they were enjoying you, and they said, "Yes, we certainly are." And I thought that was very nice of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and like I said, because because I haven't even really promoted my new channel, but already I've got like 45 subscribers.
Listen, in the past 2 days, Pansy, I picked up, just being with Tom, I've picked up 25 to 30 subscribers.
I think I picked up about that many too. And
And
like I
that's like
said,
I-
I haven't promoted my new channel.
And I took Coach over there, and Coach was just in the side chat. And
Yeah.
hell, Coach picked up 15 that day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he's a good person.
Yeah.
And-
Oh my God, he's entertaining.
Yes.
And then I'm sure that Coach goes to Hot Mess Missy's channel and probably
Yeah,
picks up a lot of people there.
She's pimped me out pretty good. There was somebody that actually gave me 40 watch hours. Actually, she gave me more, but just because I went into her stream and they were like, I don't know, that was like the giveaway. And so they passed it on to me, and I was like, well, I'll take it. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But the first time we watched it, they were funny as hell.
Oh gosh. She is a hoot. She is a hoot. I have been chatting with her on Instagram, and she has a good sense of humor. She's just perfect for the boy. Just funny as hell. And
Okay, Holly. Okay, Holly. And do you mind if I put my link in the side chat?
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you with the tilted head.
No, but wait, no, he's not tilting. He's like gone.
Yeah, man.
No, he's like not. I can look in his little picture up on the top. He's not even in his seat.
Oh,
He is disappeared.
well,
So,
I'm sure he would mind.
Yeah, I think you would be fine with that. It's not like you're telling them to go there right now,
No, because I'm not
and
doing
leave this
nothing.
stream. You're in the stream.
No.
So yeah, and go ahead. You can post it. I'll take the hit if he's not happy, but I don't think that.
Oh,
Go ahead and post it so I have it.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, here you go, guys. And remember, don't give this out to anybody yet because I'm not actually even officially coming back until January 8th, but
Oh, well, you want
You
subs
know-
before you go start doing a show.
huh?
You talking about your channel?
Yeah,
Yeah, you want subs still before you start a show so you have people to be there.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and like I said, because I've been in contact with this wrestler named the Valkyrie. So and so when she comes, I'll let you guys know.
Where did you put it at? Because I don't see it inside chat.
It hasn't been put yet. Pansy,
Okay.
you need me to post your channel?
Huh?
Do you need me to post your channel? Comment in the side chat.
No, it's there. The Bimbo Barbarella music program.
No,
Oh.
are you a mod?
No.
Okay, you
Go
got to be a
comment in my side chat.
yeah. He's got to make you just comment, say hello or something in the side chat, and he'll make you a mod, and then you
I'll
can
make
post.
you a mod. Well, I don't have to make it necessarily. Well, yeah, of course I'm going to pick a mod. But what it is they'll be able to, if they got the right, if their computers are set up right,
Mm-hmm.
I got that little guy with the cowboy hat.
Right, she posted.
Now I can repost it for everybody.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, I got the cowboy hat guy. If anybody's been using that in the app store or whatever it's considered. Oh man,
I didn't realize it hadn't been posted when I asked it. I'm told quite often that I'm impatient.
oh, you're all right, guy.
Well, no, she according to what she was seeing, she saw it posted, but it was because she wasn't a mod. It wasn't posting to anything we could see. She was the only one that
Right.
could see it. So
Oh,
yes,
I
it was
got
up
you.
there. We just couldn't see it because
I've got it.
yeah,
Okay.
man's on it now.
Uh-huh. Now, when it comes to Tom Pansy, when he says to people, sub this channel, they sub that channel, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, because he was funny.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, and one thing that I liked about going on his thing twice so far is that there is actually no kind of nonsense from people. And you
Correct.
guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, we don't deal with that. Me and Tom, behind the scenes, are talking about that kind of stuff and what's going on and what he wants on that channel and what he wants. Like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, don't say any
part.
names.
Oh, I'll
No.
say his name. I ain't got a problem with it, coach.
Okay.
Send his ass walking is basically what was done. I don't know why that copied and pasted like that did, guys, but give me another second here and I'll fix it. I'm fixing it. Yeah, Noodles was over causing a problem and he got taken care of immediately, folks. No. One more
We need
time.
more places that are drama free.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom don't allow it. It's definitely drama free. You know what I mean? How do you like the title tonight, guys? Saturday Night Debacle. All right, it's the correct one this time, guys. Sub her up. I just subbed up. I just got. Yeah, exactly. All you guys have to do is take Bimbo Barbarella music program, copy paste it, drop it in the search for YouTube. She immediately comes right up. But she's got some great content. We all know who she is.
The link you posted is working.
Yeah.
Because I just subbed to it.
Yep.
I just
I
said
actually told Pansy, and she agrees with me, that she's still Pansy, but she's Pansy of Bimbo Barbarella music program. And she is Pansy, your host. I hope you guys like. Does that make right, Pansy? That makes sense?
Well, yeah.
Bimbo Barbarella. Welcome to the Bimbo Barbarella music program. I am your host, Pansy. That's what I told.
Then should I tell people that I'm really the Valkyrie too, or no?
Well, I mean, you can add the Valkyrie in at the end.
Well, I guess.
I mean.
Well, I guess I just kind of did. So.
Well, yeah, but you understand it works out great.
I'm sure that people, And I'm sure that they figured that out already when I was talking about it.
I think it's easier for someone to remember to call you Pansy than to worry about Barbarello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Tom last night kind of felt odd calling you the bimbo. Hey, bimbo.
Oh, that's fine. I've been.
Well,
what do you think, bimbo?
When I first saw you come up under that YouTube name, I was like, I'm not really sure who that is. And then the Barbarella clip, because I had heard you say something about Barbarella on one of your streams one day. So I was like, okay, I know who that is now.
Wait a minute. Bang Tango. Bang Tango. You're talking about the cat Hanner.
Yeah, when the class. Oh, yeah. Oh, because I posted that this morning because I was taking down like the Christmas things, and so the cat is like climbing up the tree, swatting the balls off.
That's funny. Good evening, Barbara. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Barbara. She was one of our new wrestlers last night.
Yes.
She did good last night.
Mm-hmm.
She did good.
Really, all of the rookies did better than I expected them to do. That was a higher percentage of winning than I thought. You know that. Yeah.
I think that's why my picks were so bad, because I was confused.
I can tell you, Coach, that there was a good amount of time after the matches were over that Mandy and Leah were patting each other on the back for the way
that's
they did good.
Yeah. I mean, Mandy did good, and I was thinking, well, there's no way Leah's going to win this, and then Leah to sneak up there and win it at the end was pretty cool.
I had to go back and look because Leah had said something about Mandy was hanging from the sign, and I didn't see that, so I went back and looked, and she was. But, I mean, it took a little bit of arm twisting to even get Mandy to agree to it.
Oh, he's on with somebody.
It was good. And then like at the last minute, like I had already finished up pretty much everybody's character. And then Nyx came in because she's from South Africa. And she was like, hey, all right, I'm going to do it. And I was just like, okay. There's one more girl to do. So yeah.
That was the last one you said you had to do the other night?
That was, I think the last one that I had to do, she came in right after I did that one. And then, so like, but yeah, she actually personally went on a Zoom hangout with me after Man and I filmed, I guess, most of the girl matches, and we did her character, and it was much faster that way. And we went through a ton of costumes, but that was the thing. She needed to see them all. And so it was just like, what about this? What about that? What about,
Yeah, it's like he's running a fashion show or something for these women. Especially Coach.
And see, then you made, Coach, and then you made poor, Heaven Sent wear that stupid hat.
Well, that was Christmas though. It was for the children.
Coach De Laurentiis.
Yeah, if I like that hat, Coach, I might just,
I think that might work with your face mask.
Uh-oh. I was thinking of, I'll just send you a message on Twitter through that.
I did spot that hat in your little menu of hats. It's called the Hunter, I think is what it's called. Oh, no. The Trapper. The Trapper is what it's called.
The Trapper, bro.
That hat, yes. So Heaven Sent, it's called the Trapper. I'll have to buy you one and send it to you via Amazon.
Oh yeah, Amazon's a great place.
Mm-hmm.
I got to make sure
we get the stuff on time.
Some stuff from Amazon helps support coaches.
That's right.
Amazon's my friend. They love me.
Yep. Hey, I'm doing good so far, folks. One day into the new year, I haven't ordered anything.
I haven't ordered anything either, but Amazon loves me.
Oh yeah. I have a video that I need to post. It's the Amazon lady delivering, and in the video, I'm explaining to the lady that you're like Beetlejuice's best friend. Beetlejuice is in the background yelling at me, "Don't record that lady." And I'm looking at the lady like, "I'm doing it for YouTube." Oh, I don't mind. It's okay.
Well, yeah, because you got in trouble last night too.
I get in trouble every night.
Oh, okay.
Who was it that got you in trouble though?
last night.
I think it was Heaven Sent got you in trouble.
Yeah.
Or no, was it Heaven Sent or Honey Bunch?
Heaven Sent.
No, I don't think it was Honey Bunch. I'm pretty sure it was Heaven Sent,
Yeah,
which
Heaven
was kind of
Sent-
out of character, but
Heaven
Yeah,
Sent
because she
controlling
said the
me in real
W
life, I
word.
could tell.
Yeah,
Heaven
she said
Sent
the
still waiting
W
for her
word.
whip too, Coach.
oh boy. Well, mm-hmm. We'll just leave it at that.
Heaven Sent.
Well, Barbara says that
had
she
a
likes her
contact.
character. That's good.
It's the Poon handler, folks.
Oh boy.
He wants everybody to know about his gigantic ball sack.
He's gonna have to wait. I didn't know it was him.
Oh,
It
God,
might-
it's funny,
it-
Jesse.
It might not be him though, so it's all good.
I went to approve it, and it says it was already handled. Jesse's like knocking him out. It's great. That's a good one, though. I appreciate that.
I used to get rich wind up because I'd get in there and I'd time somebody out in his side chat, and they'd be timed out for like 3 hours.
Oh gosh.
That's probably back when you had a wrench.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times he sent me to Alcatraz, and I'd be right back out again. It's
Yep.
just
Yep, Mr. D Life.
he's not
Yeah.
doing D Live anymore.
Wait, quit? Did he finally
He
quit?
said he was. He said he was after the whole Honey May Babe debacle.
Yeah, so-
tell us about it.
Yes,
Tell
we
us.
need to know because yes,
Enlighten
man's
us,
been
Jesse
confused as
Scott.
to who Honey is.
Let's see. Let me see what his last comments were on D Live. I'll get it in just a second.
Well, thanks for that link, because now I got 33 subscribers
Nice.
for a channel that I only started like 10 days ago. And I haven't even really pimped out, so thank you.
Yeah.
Rich, I don't see any comments
Boom,
from
you
Rich
wanna
on
come
D
up?
Live today. I don't see anything from Rich on D Live today. Which doesn't mean anything. He's got me blocked over there, so I can only see like a part of his chat stream.
Hollywood Nice says, Coach does a great job, Barbara. I'm glad you like it.
I think everybody came out good last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a great show.
Barbara, Leah, Mandy, Sam, everybody was good. They all did
Even
good.
Tom Jasper wins the main event, folks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can fill my coffee cup with my
Bloody
Hey,
Mary.
Capri
reading what
82
Poon.
just posted a great one, guys. It's called Andre the Giant, the Blunken story.
Oh,
Rich Life was on Lisa's twice today. He kept jumping
was.
off when her new boyfriend would come in.
Oh boy.
yeah.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
Every time he showed up, he would jump off. But he was on RSNs today.
I seen the thumbnail.
And according to RSN, well, according to Rich, when he was on RSN stream, you have to realize this is Rich's words. He got pardoned by the court, but he has another court date and has to go back. But he was pardoned by the United States of America.
That's like,
And I called Monkey Boy this evening and didn't get an answer. So I'm going to call him again tomorrow and find out just exactly what's going on.
yeah, man. No,
But I would think that if he says he got pardoned, but he's got another court date, that they've continued it. But Monkey Boy had already told me that if they continue it, they continue it. If they don't, they don't. He'll drop it and let it rest. As long as Rich doesn't get his lips flapping again. But if Rich wants to get his lips flapping again, he'll fly back,
his
go to
lips are
White,
never going to stop flapping.
file charges again, and then file civil charges on him.
See, but the point is, Monkey Boy can't drop those charges. Those charges were made by the state.
Those charges were made by the district attorney, correct?
That's right. So Rich Life's screwed.
But it's still up to the judge whether he's going to warrant a continuance or he's just going to slap him on the hand and say, don't do it again, fine him or whatever.
Right. No, there's no
But
annulment.
with nobody being there day before yesterday, nobody really knows what went on. I
Right.
mean, the DA will contact Monkey Boy and let him know.
Gotcha.
But, you know, thinking about it in hindsight, it's only a 4-hour drive from me. I could have driven there, went to court, and then come back home all in one trip.
Yeah.
And then known what was going on. But Monkey Boy told me he didn't want me to go there and just waste my time. So I was like, okay, I won't go.
North up 168 all the way around. Close, Jesse?
Do what?
I said you got to go north up 168. What the hell is that takes you all the way to 2-lane road? Takes you all the way up to south of Suffolk.
No, I can take 17 to 64,
That's
which
what
is
I'm
just
talking about,
outside
17.
of Williamston.
Yes.
And then go up to Raleigh.
Yes.
I really don't have to go to Raleigh. I can go to Rocky Mount. I can go to Rocky Mount, catch 95, take 95 down, and then get off 95 and go over. But
but you could also come up and take 64 over to 58.
Right.
How do you know North Carolina?
Who, me?
How do I know North Carolina?
No, you, I know. Oh, how did Yeah Man know it?
Well, I'm surprised Jesse Scott ain't going 58 Suffolk. How do you know about that, Yeah Man?
I don't. How do you know about it, Yeah Man?
I used to be able to look out the back window and look at Business 58.
Oh.
In Suffolk?
When I lived in Suffolk. Yep.
You lived in Suffolk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I grew up in Franklin.
Okay. I'll send you a few messages about something. You get a kick out of it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I grew up in Franklin.
Okay. I know Franklin very well. Very, very well. I have friends that live in Franklin.
Franklin went downhill when International Paper left.
Yes. And I know all about that smell in the air.
That was the smell of money.
The pulp.
Yeah.
The smell of pulp. Exactly.
Yeah. Pulp mill was the smell of money.
Well, in Orlando, you know, and they had like the orange factories. If the wind was blowing right, you could smell that orange pulp, and that smelled nasty.
Right. And that's pretty similar to what we would smell. It was pine pulp.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, I imagine it doesn't take much for that orange pulp to start souring either, and it didn't really smell bad.
Oh my God.
It would be kind of like Planters peanuts in Suffolk.
Guys, well, I'm getting tired. I had a long day, so.
Hear you. Well, I appreciate you coming.
I've had an enjoyable night. I learned all about London fog hats and got to listen to. I got to listen to the new. I got to listen to the new King of Entertainment, Mr. Wagon Train. Yeah, the King of Entertainment, and nice to see everybody on the Saturday Night Debacle. For those people that joined my new channel, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Because if you ever followed it, probably in a couple of weeks, I'm going to start like my music shows again. And
I don't know if they've dropped everything or not, Barbara. I'll find out tomorrow.
Oh,
I'll call Monkey Boy tomorrow and find out whether they've dropped everything.
So, all right, guys.
Good night.
See everybody later.
Coming up.
Good night, Pansy. Thanks.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, have a good night.
You leaving too, Jesse?
No.
Oh, okay.
I thought everybody was leaving, so I throw y'all out there all the time.
Oh hell, yeah, that's right. He's hosting. That's right. Yeah, ain't nobody going nowhere yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still awake. I'm sure.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, usually I'm the one falling asleep. Anybody else wants to come up, let me know. I sent you a DM, Jesse. You'll get a laugh out of that one.
Okay, I'll look at it in a little bit.
Samantha B says, because I have 2 wooden legs and they don't move very well. That's why she ain't going dancing. Oh yeah.
She got 2 wooden legs. Well, she could be a double pirate now.
Oh yeah. See, I should pull that picture up and
She
share
just
it.
needs to hoist the black sails.
All right.
Yeah.
Walk me plank.
Yeah. There you go, guys. SpongeBob
What was that? Yeah,
SquarePants.
man. What year was that?
What year was what? Oh,
What you just sent me.
hang on, let me think. It would definitely be. I gotta think about it now. It would be from 2002 or 3.
It was after the flood then or before the flood?
It would
And
have
when
to
Hurricane
be-
when Hurricane Floyd came through, Franklin was flooded and
yes,
everything was underwater.
I was there for Floyd. In
You
fact,
were there through
when
Floyd?
Floyd happened, I was in the Outer Banks during Floyd, actually. So
I
the
was
answer
too.
is yes.
That was a fun storm to go through.
Yes. We watched that storm, and it was nothing on the Outer Banks, but we watched all those people getting hammered down there in Louisiana.
Hmm.
Yep. Yeah. So that was 02,
Yep.
02 or so, 02, 03, all the way to somewhere around 07, maybe 08.
Okay. Okay.
And one of my buddies was the head diesel mechanic for the Ford dealer right there.
Okay. For Blake?
Yeah. It was
Was it
owned
still Blake Forward?
No, it was owned by one of the NASCAR drivers. The two brothers that were from Virginia.
Right.
Also.
Wood Brothers?
Right.
No,
Yeah.
not Wood
No,
Brothers.
No, it wasn't the Wood Brothers. It was Hermie
was,
Sadler.
Sadler.
Hermie
the
Sadler owned the
Sadler,
Ford
okay.
dealership.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yep. Yeah,
Hermie
so-
Sadler owned the Ford dealership. Because I worked for Blake Ford before Hermie Sadler bought it.
Okay.
I worked for Blake Ford in the early 80s.
I was there when Herbie owned the wrestling show, that wrestling back then,
Right.
and he actually brought the wrestlers there, and they wrestled right in the parking lot of the dealership.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Back then, my truck would get fixed on lunch breaks at that dealership. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I would give my truck to the mechanic who was the head mechanic, and there was a deal with them and their bosses that whoever drove that vehicle in, whoever drove, as long as you drove it to work, you could work on it on your lunch break.
Right. Yep.
So I had a lot of issues. I had a Ford Freestyle, and I was having issues with my throttle body. And I paid for 2 throttle bodies before Ford Motor Company recognized it as a recall.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, but yeah, that's been a while.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
oh,
Floyd really messed Franklin up. There was a lot of stuff that just was underwater and is no longer there.
Yep.
I mean, it was after that the police station moved out to Pretlow Street.
Okay. Yeah, if you came out 64 to 58, you took 58. Could you stop screaming? Can you stop screaming? I don't know if there is veggie tray. We got to find out. I lived right off the bypass, Jesse, as soon as you hopped on 58.
Mm-hmm.
Right by that speedway. Or
Right.
racetrack.
Southampton.
Yeah, so as soon as you passed that racetrack, went to the next traffic light, you banged a right turn.
Yep.
I lived right down the street in the subdivision.
Yeah, because Southampton Speedway was on 58, but it was past Southampton High School. It was going toward Capron. Yeah.
And if you were on my street and you went straight across,
I used to race late models at Southampton.
Okay. Well, if you went straight across on the main street my house is on, and you went across 58 over the railroad tracks, that's where one of Michael Vick's houses was, the one he owned in Suffolk.
Right.
And that place was huge. He had that lot next to the house that was like the size of a football field. And people didn't
Yep.
believe me when I would tell them I live next door to Michael Vick's brother. And people were like, how do you live next door to Michael Vick's brother? I'm like, well, when the idiot took the handgun down to the McDonald's, that was right here in downtown Suffolk. You remember that?
Yeah.
And no one believed it. And I'm like, yeah, that was
Yeah.
his younger brother. And his younger brother lived in the house that he owned in Suffolk, Virginia.
Right.
So, yep.
Yeah. Michael learned the hard way that dogfighting will cost you a lot of money.
Yes, he sure did. He sure did.
A lot of my friends learned that fighting dogs at Michael Vick's will cost them a lot of money too.
Yeah, it's not the thing to be involved in.
There were a lot of pit bulls that belonged to people I knew that were there when all that went down.
That's crazy. Yes, you know exactly where I'm talking about being in that area.
Yeah.
I'll have to send
Well,
you.
I went to school at Southampton High School,
Okay.
and I did 1 year at Southampton Academy, which is in downtown Cortland.
Okay. And this is west. I know this is more west down 58.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's like you're going to Emporia.
Hey,
Okay. Yes.
Lydia's in the side chat.
Hey, Lydia.
Because
Emporium is where the NASCAR drivers live, Coach.
Yeah, the Settlers are from Emporia.
Yep. That was pretty cool to know Herbie. Well, not to know him, but to meet him.
Herbie.
You know, yeah, Herbie. He knew I was friends with his mechanic. So
yeah, because back in the early to mid 80s, right before I left Franklin, before I went to Asheville, we actually worked on one of Ricky Rudd's trucks that he was pulling his race car with it, and it broke down on 58.
Wow.
But I mean, when I grew up there, we would go to Ricky Rudd's dad's junkyard, buy parts and old cars. And
my mother's cousin used to hang out at Jimmy Johnny Benson's junkyard up in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, my mom knows.
Yeah, I knew the Sadlers, and I knew Ricky from living there. And then when we moved up to Asheville, we stayed there for 2 or 3 years before we came back to where we're at now. And working for the dealerships that I was working for, I spent a lot of time in Charlotte going to technical training.
Okay.
And that's where I met Junior and all of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I've been to Junior's house. I've been to Dale's house when Dale was still alive.
I went in Junior's driveway.
We went to Mark Martin's, and I mean it's
that was my favorite racer, or is my favorite racer.
I remember Mark Martin racing.
Mark Martin
was Martinsville, and he blew a tire. Went 2.5 laps down. The tire was totally wrapped around his spindle. They yanked that tire off. They rewrapped, they unwrapped the tire tread that was actually wrapped up on the spindle, threw more tires on, sent him back out there, and he won the race.
I remember that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I just loved the way he drove. He was he never really tried to wreck anybody, anything like that. He was just a good old guy.
Before Dale Jr. got into cup racing, he would go to all of the different sanctioned tracks. I mean, he drove late models, he drove legends, he drove all of that stuff before he went to Winston Cup. And we raced that, so we would be at the same tracks.
Oh,
right.
So we got to know each other there.
That's wild, man. That's like me personally, back when I first moved to Michigan, my buddy takes me to a NASCAR, sanctioned track up in Michigan here. And his son was racing in the race. His son wound up finishing 5th place. And you ain't going to believe who wins the race. Brad Keselowski. And the next season, Brad was racing in Xfinity.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Did he have his attitude then that he's got
No,
now?
I didn't meet him. I never got to meet him.
Okay.
But I didn't
So
know who he was.
Brad has an attitude.
Well, I never.
Brad has an attitude.
I think when you're that good, you get a big head on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at Talladega back in 1998, and I watched Rusty Wallace's pit crew make like an 11-second pit stop before people were making 11-second pit stops.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at another race like a year and a half or 2 years later, and I walked right up to the pit crew because I was in the pits. And I said to these guys, I said, hey, man, I watched you guys make that 11-second pit stop a couple years ago at Talladega. And they just looked at me. And the one guy goes, I remember that pit stop. I said, yeah. I said, I watched it. It was one of the quickest pit stops back in the day, Coach. And, Jesse.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how they do with the next gen cars in pit stops now that they've just got that single center hub for a lug nut.
Are you serious? They went with that style of hub?
Yep. It's got an Indy style wheel on it.
Yeah. This getting bad.
It's just one center hub is going to hold the wheel on.
It's like I was watching the movie the other day with about Carroll Shelby.
Mm-hmm.
And the two race teams, they brought that second race team in, and they couldn't understand why were they getting out of the pits so quick. And the guy says, they got a goddamn NASCAR team.
But the next gen car is very interesting because you can take the front end off of that or the back end off of it and replace it. Only the center structure that's going to be integral.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yep. Yeah, you can clip the front and the back of both those cars.
Wow. So
in theory, it would be possible. In theory, it would be possible if you got tore up on the first 10 laps at Daytona, that you could put that car in the garage, clip it, and put it back out on the track.
That's what I was just going to say, because I remember back in the day reading in like the NASCAR magazines and stuff, you get to them back pages where they were actually selling race cars.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell you, yeah, 3,600, you buy a front clip for a Chevy, NASCAR, whatever. And
right.
People were out there manufacturing, and not necessarily manufacturing. They were, what's the word I'm looking for? They were actually creating it.
Yeah, they were reproducing them.
Yes. Pretty cool. Very cool.
But even old NASCAR is collectible. The actual cars themselves. And there's tons of videos on it on YouTube.
I've seen that. Even Junior's got his own little graveyard area.
Right.
I've seen that stuff. Yeah.
Junior's got a graveyard. Junior's got a Wild West town at his house. he built a Wild West town there.
Nice to have that money, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, there's a guy that plays music in Charlotte. His name is Sonny Ledford. And he has music videos on YouTube, but he used to go to Junior's and play when Junior had backyard parties, basement parties.
That's awesome. Yeah,
that was back early mid-90s. I mean, I haven't seen Sonny in years.
But you know some people, though.
I've been around a little bit.
I believe it.
kind of like a stray dog.
Good night, Barbara.
Oh yeah. Good night, Barbara. Gonna find Jesse a picture so he knows what he's looking for.
Barbara said hello earlier, Jesse.
Oh, hello, Barbara. I'm not watching side chat.
No. Now she's leaving, so.
Oh. Now I feel bad.
No. She's been in for a while, but yeah. Anyway, good.
I still feel bad. I feel guilty now.
Uh-oh. You might have to. Well, no, never mind. There's no more bedtime stories. So.
Uh-oh.
No, bedtime stories have been
Put to
Can't
rest.
do bedtime stories. Too many perverted requests.
Oh boy. That sounds like the naked, the skin-colored outfits have been put to rest.
Jesse, can you see the screen?
I can.
Oh wow.
I live 30 minutes from there.
Okay.
I worked on Dennis's car at the dealership.
That's awesome.
I have a video on my YouTube channel that's titled "My Last Ride."
Okay, yeah, I heard that one. You're inside something. You're driving.
That's where I punched the monster truck grill first into the ground at Dennis's,
Okay,
and that's where I messed my neck up.
Ooh.
gotcha.
That was the last time I drove one of those competitively.
Gotcha.
Not gonna say I haven't driven one since then, but competitively.
You actually have the monster truck license.
You didn't need a license to go to Dennis's.
Right. I know all about Dennis. I actually have friends that come from Chesapeake.
Yeah.
And they go down there. My buddy actually brings his Ranger pickup truck.
Mm-hmm.
And he says it's the most fun. He says, because you just drive around till you get stuck. And then they got the big bulldozers. Right. They just pull you out.
Yeah. Well, Dennis has a big event there. It's called North versus South, where everybody from the northern part of the states comes, and everybody from the southern part of the states come, and it's a weekend.
Gotcha.
And then he does a mud bogging event there every year that's called Bogging for Boobies, which he does for breast cancer.
Jesus.
He does that for like Susan B. Komen Foundation.
Right.
They donate a certain amount of money from that to breast cancer.
I'm trying to find you a picture, and I know where I'll find it. So,
but I was at Dennis's last year when Heavy D Sparks was there with his truck.
Oh, okay.
From Diesel Brothers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you recognize. It does.
I've actually got pictures of their truck inside Dennis's shop.
Oh wow! Here's another one.
I'll have to post them on Twitter.
There you go.
It looks like Sonic and Kurt.
Probably is. So that 34 Ford right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's my buddy's dad's. That's this guy's car. This is the son, the orange Mustang, and this is the father. So if you ever see these two cars, or you ever see the orange one,
right?
I'll have you all set up and ready to. Okay, remember I told you my buddy does appliances?
Yes,
that's his car.
Okay.
So if you ever see that car,
the Mustang.
Yeah, the Mustang.
Okay, I'll be more interested in the 32 than I would in Mustang.
Well, don't be afraid if you do see that car or that 32 to talk to him, and I'll have you set up with who to tell him you know.
Okay.
Because you'll be telling
That's
me,
cool.
But you'll just dox me out like birds. Just tell them you know Joel.
I'm not gonna dox you out.
Well, they know me as Joel. That's the catch.
Okay.
And as soon as you say Joel, or if you look at the guy in the orange car and go, "Are you Big Dick Vic?" He'll smile. He'll know you know me.
Gonna get the eyebrow raised at me.
Yep, you'll get an eyebrow raised at you. There's some stories. When me and my buddy lived in Virginia Beach, he would intentionally sleep with his apartment door unlocked. And I had permission to come in at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and wake him up so we could go to work.
That's really not a good thing to be doing in Virginia Beach, is sleeping with your door unlocked.
Well, it's all good.
Yeah, it's not like being on the Outer Banks.
Yeah, that is true.
Virginia Beach is a whole nother animal.
Yep. Oh, I know. So anyway, the funniest thing would be he would literally chase me out of his apartment stark naked.
Oh my God.
Yep. And then I'd go to work and tell everybody what just happened. It was great. That's my buddy, though.
Of course, the whole Pharrell Williams things has got Virginia Beach turned upside down now.
Yeah, I don't know much about what goes on there. I mean, I got a couple friends that live in Chesapeake, right around the corner. Like, I mean, up over here. Jesse Scott will understand this because he knows where I'm talking about. Basically, you leave that old Ford plant, go up over the bridge, and go 2 lights down and make a right. That's how close my buddy lives to the port, the old Ford plant.
The old Ford plant, right?
The Norfolk plant.
Yeah.
If you made a right turn coming out of there, you'd get down to Compostela by the crack houses and the McDonald's.
Right.
And it's straight across the intersections of the 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Compostela's not a place you want to be hanging out.
Hell no.
It's about like trying to hang out in Ocean View.
Yep.
Right.
You want chocolate or not chocolate?
Make sure you have your sidearm with you when you're in Compostela.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there used to, I can't remember the name of the junkyard now. There was a junkyard right down the road from the Ford plant that I used to go to and buy a bunch of stuff from.
Okay.
Now, actually, the last time I went there, I had bought a car. I bought an entire car.
Okay.
I told them that I needed a week to come and pick it up. And the day I walked through the gate to get that car and put it on the trailer is when I saw it getting crushed.
Really?
They put it through the crusher because they forgot they had sold it.
Unbelievable. Did they give you your money back?
Yeah, I got my money back, but I would have rather had the car.
Right. Well, my buddy that lives 2 blocks,
I would have rather had the 1970 Superbird than I would have the 1970 Super Bee than I would the money back.
Well, my buddy,
I only paid $300 for it.
My buddy that lives right there off of off of Indian River Road, he actually has a 1/4-mile car, which is a Pontiac. Why is my brain not working today? It's a
Magical Mixes.
Yeah, it's Magical Mixies. That's right.
Magical.
That's right. He's got it's a Barracuda.
Okay. What year?
It's got to be from the late 60s or early 70s.
69. No, 67 was the first year for the Barracuda, I believe.
Okay.
I had a 69.
The problem they ran into was the man that originally started building the drivetrain. It's crooked.
He's crooked, or the drivetrain's crooked?
The drivetrain's crooked.
Oh, well, you can fix that. You can't fix somebody that's crooked.
What my buddy likes to do is when he gets nice and drunk at like 3 o'clock in the morning, he starts that car up for the neighbors. And I've been there at 3 o'clock in the morning and nobody calls the police.
I don't remember when they stopped running the little guy nationals in Suffolk at the airport. There used to be a drag strip at the airport in Suffolk.
Okay.
Were they still running those when you were living there?
I think that ended way before 2001.
Okay, yeah, that's right. It did.
Yep, because
I used to drag race at the racetrack in Suffolk.
Boy, I live in a Pineapple.
And there was a drag strip in Creeds that we used to go run at too.
That's pretty wild. What a night, guys. Who knew? I'm enjoying talking to Jesse Scott.
I'm just listening.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've been all over up and down 58, Windsor, and all of that. The Dairy Queen out there, and
you know, Windsor.
Yep, there's a there's a Italian restaurant on 58 going out towards Windsor.
Right.
It's like right on the street, it seems like. Like the parking lot looks like it's part of the road.
It's in Windsor. Yep.
Yep. I can't remember the name of it, but you know where I'm talking about.
I can't remember the name of it either, but I know the one you're talking about because I have to drive past that to go to my parents' house because my parents live in Ivor.
Okay. Yeah, because there's really good food out there.
Well, they don't live in Ivor, Virginia. They live between Ivor and Cortland.
Okay.
So
I looked at a house
yeah,
in Windsor, and it was literally 40 miles from the Ford plant.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nah, I'm good. And the guy who was trying to sell it, he was getting ready to retire.
Because when you get to the stoplight at the Dairy Queen in Windsor, I have to take a left. Like you go back towards Franklin the back way to get to my parents' house.
Yes.
Yeah, I know where you're at.
Yep, I understand exactly what you're talking about. So yeah, keep an eye out for those cars.
Okay, I will.
Yep.
I will.
You catch him off guard. And
Yep.
he's not a YouTuber, so he doesn't know nothing about it. He's been on YouTube with me, I think, one time.
Where exactly does he live at?
He lives. Let me pull his thing back up and I'll figure it out. I'm gonna give you a pineapple. Okay, hang on, Lila. Relax, pineapple.
My brother-in-law lives
I should ask him
in
what
Grandy, which is like 3 or 4 miles from Dennis Anderson's.
Okay, but he's in the Outer Banks.
So he's on the island.
Yeah, he's actually on the island.
Okay.
Let me see. I got his Facebook pulled up.
You just had to specify which island because there's a string of them.
Oh, I might. Well, it's too late now. I'd have called him. His phone number still ain't never changed. That's funny. I click on places lived. It says no place to show.
Are you living the freight train hubbo life?
He might. You never know.
That would be the only way you wouldn't have any places to show where you lived at.
You got Rockefeller.
Somebody come get this dog.
I hear it. It's lapping up water. I can hear it.
But she's drinking water. Yeah. That's what I was worried about was how much background noise this microphone was.
Oh, well, I ain't worried about that. No. Some Apache Trail. No.
Go get in your kennel. It's time to go to bed. Go. Good girl.
I know he can walk to the ocean, which is actually pretty cool.
Okay.
Let me see here.
You said Apache Trail?
Yeah, he had a picture of Apache Trail on his Facebook. I don't not even know if that's in Outer Banks or not.
That sounds like it's either in Kitty Hawk or Kill Devil Hills.
Yeah, I think he's in that general area. Yeah.
Could be Nag's Head, but Nag's Head's farther down.
Yeah, he don't have no pictures. Wonder if he's aware.
Yeah, that's that. Apache Trail would probably run between the bypass of 158 bypass and Highway 12, which is Beach Road.
And that's pretty much where he's at then.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through his pictures trying to see if something pops up about something in the area.
Not lost my dog 3 times today.
Really? How about those crazy kitty cats?
I got one that's leapfrogging for a moth. I'm about Roger Brown on cats, I think.
Yeah. Roger Brown. He was live tonight. I sent him a message. I didn't hear back from him.
Yeah, he was in the wrestling stream last night. He wanted
Oh,
to
yeah.
I
see
saw him in there.
Playmate Tessie.
Let's see if this goofball's even awake. I'll just send him a
I
message.
think he's probably handed Philip Greenwald. I think he wants to bring Philip Greenwald to the board.
Hmm.
Philip Greenwald, who is that?
Some psycho lives in Virginia.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he lives that far from me in Virginia.
That's interesting. Because when I pulled
I
up,
got him wound up one night because I said something about Governor Northam.
that's funny. Catch him right. You catch him just right. They're off guard. Yeah, he's sleeping.
I think he was a little upset because somebody had told him that Virginia was a Democratic state. And he started going off on politics.
Yeah, politics is a tough one these days.
2024. Not coming soon.
You got it. Hell,
Got to worry about if the man behind the curtain is going to make it that long or not. He might Betty White.
right. Yep, they say Betty White was here's the thing right here. It says Betty White was born in 1922. Sliced bread was invented in 1928. Therefore, sliced bread is the greatest thing since Betty White.
That's probably what Pennywise think.
PW.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not doing that stream anymore, are they, Jesse Scott?
I don't know.
Okay, because PW and Misfit Jenny were doing a stream just every other night or so. It was pretty entertaining. And then I haven't really seen them. Of course, I've been working, so yeah, who knows?
Ooh.
Like I say, I travel around the board, but I don't linger long.
Hmm.
I might pop in and say hello and dip out.
I got one for you guys. Have you ever heard of Mark Fun Jones?
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, when you really look into Boyd and stuff like that, you know, there's a community of Boyd, and then there's a community of actual content creators that are Boyd.
Right.
So when you look at the people that Camo Dave really covered,
Mm-hmm.
those were the people of the Boyd.
Okay.
So Mark Fun Jones was doing a stream about Camo Dave, and I popped in there and I commented, "Hey man, long time subscriber, but I've never commented," you know. And he goes, "Oh, I know who you are, yeah, man." And I was actually put back in my seat that he knew. You know.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that know you and Coach just from Boyd Wrestling.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Who
I've
got
had
me
a few
hooked on?
people. Lunatic Dad actually subscribed to my channel.
Somebody convinced me to buy Burt's Bees, and it sucks.
What'd you buy?
Burt's Bees lip balm, and it sucks.
Oh, you don't care for it?
No, I'd rather have some Carmex.
I was just gonna say I can remember 15 years ago someone asked me for Carmex and I didn't know what it was.
Got to get the little round yellow tin with the black letters on it.
Mm-hmm.
It might be red now, though. I don't know. I haven't bought it in a while.
Carmex. Oh.
Yep,
Quiet night in the boy.
Got to create some guys this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many are you going to make?
It's not going to be as many as the girls. The girls kind of ballooned as once we found the Hot Mess Missy and those three girls, it was like it added like a whole bunch more. And then certain people were coming in out of the
As soon as
woodworks.
Coach fell in love, we had more wrestlers. I mean, as soon as Coach found those ladies, we had more wrestlers.
Oh, but that was a hoot. I mean, so it was pretty much like Pansy, myself, and yeah, man, we're streaming or whatever, or not streaming. We were just we were gonna produce something for the boys.
No, we ended a stream, or someone
Pansy
Pansy
was on
stream, and as soon as her stream ended, that popped up next.
Yeah, the three girls. And I just had come into the room right as Yeah Man clicked off of it, but all I saw was Hot Mess, and I saw the title was like Disappointing Men, something problems, and then like messed up recipes. Yep. And I want to say there was like one of those eggplants in there.
Well, good night, everyone. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I came back. Thanks again, Yeah Man, says Jasper.
Oh,
Jasper
good. You need to watch the wrestling, and I'll change your character from the Hulk.
Booga Booga?
Yeah. But yeah, watch the episode last or yesterday, I guess it was.
He's people of color right now. He's green.
Yes, he's the Hulk.
Me Hulk smash.
You're gonna
me Hulk
me,
win
right?
Main event. Ooga Booga Booga.
You're gonna ungrinch me, right, Coach?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and see, I could have really gone and really messed with your face, but if I messed with your face, I have like both characters saved. If I mess with your face, then that would mess with both characters. So I kind of just left you. I didn't like. I don't know. There was a whole lot more work I could have really put in. But that would have. I don't know that I could have reversed it back to the monkey. It would have been just as difficult to reverse.
When he showed me your character, Jesse, I thought he was making you one of those German drinking guys. The only thing you missed was the big beer mug. Row. Then he showed me the Grinch he downloaded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, somebody had created one, and it was like, "This is good." I'm not, I'll just tweak it to make it Jesse. But
like we found that New Year's ring in like a couple minutes.
Yeah, that was we cheated to make but the Christmas ring was all me. That was and most of these characters were all me. Like Samantha B's shirt, I was very proud of making that because I just had to find the right. Well, I think I actually did that on stream, or maybe I did. I don't remember, but yeah, that was fun. To put the print and find the flowers and stuff.
Probably gonna be in trouble for talking about Bert's bees now. But anyway, I got big shoulders.
There you go. Just pull out more of that draw. It'll smooth everything over.
I try to limit the draw nowadays.
Oh boy. Yeah, you got workers like Lydia. She said she was saying in one of her streams that she moved to Georgia because of some guy's accent. That must be nice.
Must have had them what is it, Urban Cowboy. You take a handful of marbles and you put them in your mouth. As you ride that bull, you spit one out. When you ain't got no marbles left, you're a bull rider. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love.
Remember that put Houston on the map for a while.
Hell yeah, Gillies, baby.
Yeah, Gillies. Yeah.
Yep. I'm surprised my parents, back then with their cowboy hats, they never traveled to Texas to go to Gillies.
Well, Pasadena was not the best place to go, but yeah.
Yeah, who knew?
Man, that's all the oil refineries are all in that city. You go in there, and we used to call it Stinkadena instead of Pasadena because it probably smells like y'all's orange peels and whatever y'all were talking about, the nutshells or the paper mill. Yeah, we're talking about.
Mill. Yep. Paper mill had a unique smell to it.
Yep.
So did Pasadena.
Did.
Oh, and by the way, yeah, man. Now that we've come back to that topic,
yeah,
Franklin smells like that again now.
That's great.
They've taken the the pulp mill section of International Paper,
Okay.
and they are now making the absorbent material for diapers and
Okay.
pads and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Hmm.
See,
They're
I
now-
remember, I think it was just around 06 or 07 when they shut that mill down.
Yeah.
Because that's right around when I came here in January of 07.
Okay.
But I was still traveling back and forth for 2 or 3 years. Till around 2010.
Yeah, but that is what put Franklin on the map.
Oh, Carlos Cias says I had the luck to visit Gillies in 1984.
Oh, nice.
That is cool.
Actually, because of the paper mill that was there in Franklin, it spawned off another manufacturing company that was in Franklin that it was called Franklin Equipment,
Okay.
that made logging equipment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and
My best friend in high school, he got a job there as a painter right after he got out of high school.
Okay.
He went and did that. Well, after high school, he went to I don't remember what school he went to for body work. He went to some automotive college to do body work. And once he got out of that, he went to work at Franklin Equipment because I had gone to school for diesel engines.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Then never worked on a diesel engine until the mid 2000s when I started working on the Cummins for Chrysler.
Oh, okay.
Most of my stuff that I did at the dealership was either electrical, air conditioning, or internal engine repair.
Ah, so it's catastrophic. You had to take that sucker apart.
Yeah, I would take them out, rebuild them, put them back in.
That reminds me of my parents' motorhome. My dad's got a diesel pusher. It's got a Caterpillar transmission. And I guess the engine, what's the big, motor V6 or whatever they were putting in motorhomes back then?
Probably a 440 Chrysler engine.
Well, it was a diesel.
It was a diesel.
It was a diesel pusher. He's got a 1998 Holiday Rambler LE.
Oh, I don't know what was in
It's
those.
got a Cummins diesel with a Caterpillar transmission.
Okay.
And his Cummins was the famous one. And he went out west going camping with my mother, and his pressure valve went bad for the diesel. If you know what I'm talking about.
I'm not real sure what you're talking about, a pressure valve.
Well, what it is it pressurizes the diesel fuel for the injectors. And
The injection pump.
Yeah. Well, what was wild about it was I come across a YouTube channel, and the people were driving a motorhome with the same engine and transmission like my father's, and the thing broke down, and it had the same thing wrong with it. And the guy talked about you can only go up to 45 miles an hour. You couldn't get on the highway.
90 Cummins, they had a transfer pump that was mounted on the side of the engine that then fed to the injection pump.
That's pretty much what it was then. Yep.
And early mid 2000s is when they went to common rail diesel, where the injection pump itself was the only thing on the engine, and it had a transfer pump in the fuel tank.
Yep. That's the setup then. That's what he had before that.
I had an instructor at the training center that we went to in Charlotte that was teaching the injection class there.
Gotcha.
And he didn't follow his own advice because the pressure in that system is so high that if you crack a fuel line open with it running, There's enough pressure that it will inject the fuel into you through your skin.
Yeah.
He was
Wow.
demonstrating what not to do.
Yeah.
He was dead. He was dead 5 days later from diesel fuel poisoning.
What?
Yep.
So he did something teaching the class and he died 5 days later because of it.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy. That is nuts.
So
Bud D, what's up, Bud D? How are you?
Hello.
Good to see you, Bud D.
yeah, because I started doing all of the Cummins work at the dealership in 2003.
Mandy says, "Hey y'all, who's this twang draw here?"
Howdy, darling.
Oh,
It doesn't. At least I don't sound Canadian. I'm not driving a big rig.
All right, I'm plugged. All right, go ahead, take it with you. Take it easy, SpongeBob. I guess I get to finish the stream.
I need to find out what race Junior's going to drive this year because he drives one race a year. I don't know if he's going to do Daytona or he's going to do Richmond this year.
I'm happy he's doing better that he is driving, even with the concussion problem.
Well, that concussion issue, the only reason it took him out of the car then was because of the way his dad died.
Yes. Do you remember? Do you know when that happened to him?
Yep, I was there. I was at Daytona one day.
We back in. Oh, okay. I was in Talladega in '98 when that hood flew off. I think it was the Texaco car on the backstretch and killed the guy in the stand.
Yep.
Now, my mother and father, and I think it was Richmond. No, not Richmond. It was Charlotte. They were there when the grandson died, 18 years old, when he hit the wall, when the throttle hung.
You're talking about Adam Petty, Kyle's son.
Yes.
That happened in New Hampshire.
Okay, then I was wrong. They were somewhere else. They weren't there.
Yeah, they were in New Hampshire.
They were at another race though. Something happened to somebody.
But yeah, because that just took the wind. That just took the wind out of Kyle's sails. Kyle wasn't the same after that.
Yeah.
Let's see, I know them too.
Okay.
And
my mother was very involved with Jeff Gordon while he was racing.
Right.
And she knew Hendrick and all of that. And what blew me away was, I think it was
very involved.
I think '98 when he won his last championship. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
My mother says, "I need you to take me to Times Square." And I said, "Really?" She says, "Yes, I'm going to go see Jeff." I says, "Okay." So we go up there, and this whole area, Times Square, in the middle of the road, is like barricaded off. We got there like 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning. They brought a wrecker. They brought a trailer in. They unloaded his car. And then a bunch of limousines showed up. And I'm standing there with my mother. And out of nowhere, Rick Hendrick walks right up to my mother and says hello to her using her first name. I'm standing there like shock. You know what I mean?
That's why I asked you to define very involved.
Yeah, she was very involved.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Talking about that, Dale Jr.'s mother worked in the hospital in Virginia Beach.
Oh, okay. That's wild.
Yeah. When her and Dale split, she moved to Virginia, and then she ended up working at a hospital in Virginia Beach.
That's wild. Yeah.
But she didn't live too far from me in Virginia Beach. I mean, Virginia Beach is like think Virginia Beach is just about an hour away from me.
Yeah.
So
You've heard of 96X, the radio station?
yeah.
When I lived in Virginia, there was a show on that radio station called the Mike and Bob Show.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy Mike still lives in Virginia, and he works for The Point now. And he does a morning radio show for The Point.
Okay. Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Yep. And my buddy Alfredo Torres that I had on the channel with Pansy a while back and Tara and Coach. You remember that stream?
And Bridget.
Barely.
Yep. He used to do the 6 to 10 on the same radio station back between 2003, 3, 4, and 5. You know, around basically from night. He was doing it all the way up to 2007. So he did it for like 2 years.
Okay.
05, 06, and then 06 he got fired for saying something bad about the actual owner of the radio station. I'm not going to say it wasn't the truth, though. Sinclair.
The two biggest stations that I listened to out of there was 106.9 to Fox.
Yep. Okay.
With Mike Arlo, and FM 99 with
Tommy and Rumble.
The Bull. Yep. Yep.
Back in 2005, it was either 5 or 6. We were down at not the ocean front, but we were down by Mount Trashmore. I think we were actually at Mount Trashmore. Tommy and Rumble were having their show live from Mount Trashmore. I used to frequent with the Mike and Bob show that was on 96X back during this time period.
Okay.
So I was at Mount Trashmore at this Tommy and Rumble show, and they had Charlie Murphy there.
Yep.
Eddie Murphy's
I remember
brother.
that. Yep.
And I wound up with a microphone in my hand interviewing him for Tommy and Rumble.
Cool.
And I don't think anybody really knew who I was. But after the fact, I'm standing there with this mic in my hand, you know, and I turned it off after the interview. I was done. I did what I did. But after the fact, they realized that I was one of the guys that was real good friends with the Mike and Bob show from the other radio station. After they let me stand there on their radio station live and interview Charlie Murphy. So, how it happened, I don't know, but it was shocking to me.
Well, long about that time when Del Toro was still living, there was probably a lot of drugs involved.
Wow.
Because Coke was what took Del Toro out.
Who's that?
Who was that?
Yeah, who's Del Toro? You got me thinking now.
Rumble.
Okay. He dead?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when did he die?
Not Rumble, Tommy.
Okay.
I don't remember what I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, that guy, he like died of a heart attack or something one morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. That's like 15 years ago, though, right?
Right.
I remember that. That's right.
But the heart attack was related to drug use.
Okay. Okay.
The powder got him.
The Mike and Bob show, those guys I hung around with, their whole show was based on being booked at bars on, you know, from 10 to midnight. And then they would do their show from 2 to 6 the next day. And the show was based on talking about the night before at the bar.
Right. Yeah.
And it went over great because, man, these guys, it was a great show. And they'd actually get some people in there to actually interview and stuff, which was really cool. You know, my buddy
I used to like all of the bits that Tommy and Rumble would do on FM 99 as far as some of the parody commercials they did.
Yes.
which would probably fit in good with Boyd Wrestling if it would.
Absolutely.
I don't know, but let's see what I can pull one up here. Well, actually, Bob and Tom did one.
I've heard of Bob and Tom.
But I'm trying to see if I can find their actual. Here we go. Tommy Rumble, FM 99.
If you're on your computer, you can actually just go in and share the sound too.
Okay, I'm gonna post the link. Well, yeah, I can just unmute it and
just
hope we don't get let's hope we don't get a lot of feedback.
Okay. Oh man.
Can you hear it?
No.
Okay,
Are you playing it on your computer?
Yeah, but I've got my headphones in. Hold on a minute.
No. Listen to me. Listen to what I tell you. Click screen share on the Zoom call.
Let me.
And then you just have to share the sound when you do it. I made you a co-host.
Yeah, I remember.
And we hear it.
Time Mr. and Mrs. Dickens planted the first apple tree here at the Dickens orchard. Mr. Dickens said he would press no cider before the fruit was ripened to absolute perfection. Then it happened. That old orchard yielded the juiciest, most delicious apples we ever did see. That was 50 years ago. That was the first time I ever had a Dickens cider.
Dickens cider.
I'll never forget Dickens cider. I was 17 and Dorothy was 16. Like that was Dorothy's first Dickens cider too.
Hey.
I start every day with a Dickens cider. At breakfast or later in the day, a Dickens cider is the perfect pick-me-up.
My first Dickens cider? Geez, I remember hearing how great a Dickens cider was before I actually had one. It was an old friend that let me have a Dickens cider. I was so excited with anticipation, I spilled it all over me.
The other day, my husband's friend asked him why we both seem so healthy and happy all the time. He told him, easy, my wife doesn't let me go a day without a Dickens cider.
Right,
and she enjoys the effects of a wholesome, delicious Dickens cider, too. Dickens cider.
Dickens cider.
Everybody loves a Dickens cider.
From the famous Dickens apple orchards of Maine. Get that old-fashioned, down-home feel of a Dickens cider. You can get a Dickens cider almost anywhere. Just look for the label with the donkey on it, or as they say at the orchard up in Maine, the Dickens cider ass. Oh, Dickens cider. From Dickens, a subsidiary of Good Swift.
Hey, Coach.
What?
You know, this week's Boyd Wrestling.
Oh gosh, yes.
It's brought to you by Dickens cider.
I thought everybody wanted something else though.
Yeah, they wanted some kind of dog turd or something. What was it, Jesse?
No, head.
Oh yeah, they want head and they want Dickens cider.
There you go.
This week's Boyd Wrestling is brought to you by Head and Dickens cider.
Dickens cider.
There you go.
We'll have to pull up the picture because I've used
thinking
before Dickens cider.
Yeah, but I'm thinking we can get whiskey to do it. I'm thinking of all the the main play Jesse could do.
I think we can twist that. Oh, excuse me, guys. I think we can twist that commercial around for our own use.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here you go. Here's another one you might want to use.
A long time ago, the folks in the confectionery kitchens at Good Swift developed a rich chocolatey candy bar with a delicious caramel center. But it wasn't perfect. Something was missing until somebody said, we should kick in the nuts. And that's what we did. And that's what we call it. Kick in the nuts. From Good Swift.
Dave, you look like you're dragging a little bit. Can I get you a pick-me-up?
How about a good Swift kick in the nuts?
Well, if you insist.
No, Will. I mean the new candy bar from Good Swift. Kick in the nuts. Oh, jeez.
At Good Swift, we achieve candy bar perfection, and then we kick in the nuts because everybody loves a Good Swift kick in the nuts.
When my boys come home from a long day at school, tired and hungry, I give them what they deserve. A good swift kick in the nuts.
Ask for a Good Swift kick in the nuts today. Kick in the nuts from the makers of Red Hot Fire Poker in My Pants. Good Swift.
It's Tommy and Rumble on FM 99 WNOR.
Yeah, man.
Marking
Samantha
it down.
B says, Jesse Scott, we can't take you anywhere. Shaking my head. I agree with that.
What?
That we
You
can't
can't
take
take
you
me
anywhere.
anywhere? Oh, well, you know. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'm loving it. So guess who walked up to me tonight and goes, when are we going to have chicken in a can?
Lila.
You bet your ass it was Lila.
Oh boy. But did you get the whole bone-in chicken in a can?
Oh, but I think, don't tell anybody. I might go back and get one.
All right. I'm going to do one more, and then that's it for Tommy and Rumble commercials.
All right, guys.
Don't know whether you can use this one or not, but anyway.
We're going to use these, Coach.
I'm marking it down.
Please, Mama, can't you see I've always tried to please? I wore ribbons and jewelry and makeup and perfume and dresses down to my knees. You said that it's a phase, just something I'd outgrow. But I got a girlfriend and she sure like to mow. Go on and wish that Brad Pitt would come along. But I prefer Madonna in a lacy thong. And I'm a lesbian. I don't like nothing swinging between their legs.
What?
Yeah, lesbian. I don't know why God gave me eggs. When I have sex, it's fun and clean, and no man can jump in between. No, I don't need no magic wand. I'm a lesbian.
I don't need your magic wand.
This could be a Chosen One commercial.
Hell yeah.
I'm the chosen one.
But I get no complaints from Lieutenant Phillips Wise. And I'm a lesbian. I'd rather be with Jane than Dick.
Ain't it Dick?
Yeah, I'm a lesbian. A penis doesn't do the trick. When we go in for 69, I know hers is the same as mine. Hide your wives, 'cause here I come. I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian. When does cheerleading practice start? Hey there, cutie.
And not that I ever hang around a strange crowd or not.
Oh, no. That's like, I was really wondering the reaction Pansy was going to get when she joined me on Chosen One the other night. And he says, we accept everybody here, which I was very, very happy.
Mandy doesn't like green beans.
Uh-oh.
Ask her why.
Mandy, why don't you like green beans? I don't care for green beans, Samantha. So this turned into boy porn wrestling. Thanks, Jesse. You're the one spitting, Samantha B. Yeah. You're the one spitting. We're just listening to Tommy and Rumble. Some actually good parody commercials. Yeah, man.
I'm still waiting to understand why Mandy doesn't like green beans.
Well, we're gonna find out. I hope. Maybe she'll comment. You know.
And she's probably texting Essie right now. Why'd you have to bring that up?
That's funny.
Oh, I mean, she's the one brought it up in side chat.
Yeah.
I don't care for green beans, Samantha. She's talking to Samantha, so I don't know what they've got going on.
Yep. Oh, they have no flavor.
No, that's the answer. Yeah, that's a rich life answer. Yeah, yeah, that's the ticket.
Yeah, that's the ticket, folks.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't like green beans, what vegetable? Oh, she prefers fresh eggplant.
No, that's some. Oh, Mandy preferred. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Sam says. She prefers fresh eggplant. Fried eggplant. There you go.
Yeah, man.
All righty then. I'm blushing.
Hey, there you go. You look like Mr. Scott blushing, folks.
Make my face turn red.
Yeah, where was I? I needed Jesse Scott to come in somewhere and try and sell a snapping turtle the other day.
Oh, wait a minute. Heaven says she likes French cut green beans.
Ah.
I don't think I'd want to have my green bean cut.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want it circumcised.
I wouldn't even want it the end snap.
No. Woo!
No.
Well, guys, y'all ready for the nappy time?
Nappy time? What the hell is that?
I know Coach worked all day.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't have my first shift.
So
only
we
had
have afternoon shift today.
Yeah, only the afternoon shift. They had the plant shut down this morning, which sucked. Which sucked because I got like slammed today in the line because everybody, like a whole day's worth of work, all of a sudden came through.
I hate when I get slammed in the line. That shit hurts.
Yeah, man. Oh,
just saying.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for this snowstorm to be over with.
You can keep snow.
Samantha says, "Oh my God, we're going to hell." Oh, I gotta.
You can keep all the snow that you've got. I don't want any of it.
I hate this low pressure system we're getting right now. I got a bad tooth.
It was a high of 85 today.
I got your 85 right here, Coach.
It was 75 here.
Oh yeah.
It's going to drop tomorrow. It's going to be in the low 40s.
If you don't sleep, ask him why, says Mandy.
If it's warm tomorrow, I'm going to be on the sand.
There you go. Going to the beach.
I don't sleep because Mandy's sleeping on the floor beside my bed snoring.
Ah, that's why. I used to go to hell, Samantha B, because I really do love French green beans.
No, she doesn't used to. She says she refuses to
go.
I
refuse to go to hell. Okay.
Heaven said it's going to be -3 there. Well, right now, it is right -3.
-3. Oh my God.
You can have -3. I got enough of that when I lived in Fairbanks.
Yeah, Fairbanks, Alaska.
You did.
I was born in Fairbanks.
Oh wow!
And Jesse did not get the Fairbanks screw job.
No. Nor the Anchorage screw job.
That's right.
So if you stayed there and actually lived there, you would get paid from the state, right? How does that work with those?
I'm not sure how it works now, but I know if you're born in the state of Alaska, you're entitled to a certain amount of land. But
okay,
I have not lost a damn thing in Alaska to go find the land because I would probably be on a glacier somewhere.
Yeah, well, watching those people that had that show on Discovery Channel. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Those,
yeah.
They were scamming. They were scamming that they were residents. He was doing the taxes, scamming, and they had to pay it all back.
Yeah.
And him and the oldest son wound up going to prison for that for a short term.
I think they originally came from Florida.
I think he was from Texas. His father, the family died in like a small airplane crash. And at a young age, 17, 18 years old, that guy became a millionaire. And then he wrote those books that he made money on. That was a wild situation.
I'm not that familiar with them. I watched them for a little bit.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what the gist of it was. That show was based on the books he wrote. So, heaven sent, they will give you so much land and build you a house, but you have to stay there and work there for 5 years. Now, I watched that lady that's living in Alaska, life below zero. And she says that where she's at, nothing can physically be built on the ground, that it's all trailers.
It's all permafrost.
Right.
Because of permafrost.
Right. So I guess if you actually have a house somewhere, you're lucky.
And if you think anything is expensive here in a big city, you damn sure don't want to buy it in Alaska, because the only way it's going to get there is in upper Alaska is on a plane. It's got to come in by plane.
Yep. They claim you buy a washer or a dryer, you're going to pay regular price for it, but then you're going to pay 1.5 times or more just to get it delivered.
Well, see, part of that show that you were just talking about, they had a damn barge that they were trying to deliver stuff with.
Yes, they built it.
At one point, yeah. I mean, because, a lot of that stuff has to be delivered by barge.
Yes.
But don't think you're going to go to Alaska and get away from the mosquitoes either. More mosquitoes
That's what's
in
nice
Alaska.
about here. Once a certain time of the year hits, the mosquitoes go away.
Yeah, but see, even as cold as it gets there, they don't freeze and die and not come back.
Right. Interesting. Not a bad deal. Yeah, I don't know about that deal. I know you can't build when you're up there leasing property. I know you're not allowed to build anything, according to that lady on that show. It can be picked up off the ground and taken away.
I'm not sure if I know they're not divided into provinces like Canada is, but depending on the area, I think would probably dictate whether you can actually build a physical structure or not. But it's going to depend on whether you're on permafrost or not, too.
Right.
Because the permafrost is always shifting.
Wow.
So any permanent structure that was built on top is subject to the movement of the permafrost. You're not going to dig down and put a foundation in on anything.
Right. I got you. That's just crazy situation. So,
Damn good show.
Yeah, it's been a damn good show. All right, guys, I'm shutting it down. I got to keep the noise down at this point. They've all gone to bed.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble with Beetlejuice.
Oh, no, I'll get a shoe, man. Shoes are dangerous. You don't have to go just yet, though, Jesse. But everybody have a good night and later, dudes.
Yeah.
Everybody be good. Happy New Year.